Fight me for the glory of our ancestors.
Sorry, is this
me, one-on-one, now.
I'm afraid I might have to respectfully decline. I have no quarrel with you, friend.
Coward!
Well, that's your opinion.
Fight me!
Fight me instead. I'll fight.
Yeah, Hank will fight.
Fight me!
Come
Go
on.
get him, Hank. You got this.
Come on, if you're hard enough.
Yeah, Hank, you can do it. I believe in you, man.
Hank will go charging up.
I whisper this to Stonk. Hank is so gonna die. Yes, there we go. All right, hello everyone. I'm here. Honest, OBS forgot what my microphone was. I'm in the bottom left. I'm the bird, and in the bottom right, the other bird is all right. Is bisected brioche.
I don't know if it's accurate to call a tiefling a bird, Nick.
Well, bird energy. Aarakocra on the left, Aarakocra energy on the right. And
I mean, to be fair, that's specifically grounded, not me.
That is
and I'm
fair.
clearly
That is
just
fair.
a completely different tiefling.
The real Bree hates birds. And yes.
Wait, what? No.
So that's it. That's it from me. I'm gonna hand over to Bree, who's running this game, and behold, a masterclass in DMing. No pressure.
Yeah, he's setting me up to call.
I've played in your Blades in the Dark games. It'll be fine.
Okay. So yeah, we're started now. I'm responsible for everything. So has anyone done any downtime?
I did. I did some stuff, didn't I? I did some construction, I think.
Oh,
I don't think I've paid
Ben's
for
icon doesn't seem to be there, by the way, Nick.
Where is Ben's? Oh, God damn it. All right, I'll sort that out as well. Hang on.
So yeah, I did downtime as well. I've got a new character. This time I'm going to be playing Hank Yellerman, the second child of Frida and Aegis, who are my previous PCs, who I also occasionally play. Aegis is still on the way back from a long journey, slightly werewolfed. But Hank is their barbarian gladiator son who has come home to bring some glory to Airedale. And he has started construction on the Airedale fighting arena with the aid of Stonk.
Yeah, Stonk has decided to collaborate with Hank on this project because, well, obviously they need a place to perform in various ways in Airedale. And he's hired some folks from around town to help out. Unfortunately, it seems that Stonk might have had a complication during his construction work. Yeah, so
it's
You
just
see here?
building. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know, stub a finger or something. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
yeah, surely it was just a stubbed toe or finger, right? Surely nothing serious happened.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It won't. I'm sure it won't come up.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's all fine. It will never come up. I completely agree with that. We don't need to make a big deal of this.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, do you want to give us a bit of a description of Hank, Ben?
He is a typical barbarian look. I guess he's a dwarf, so he's quite stocky, but he's very built. So he's basically a square, and he's a totem barbarian, and basically he switches costumes depending on what totem he's representing at the time. So sometimes he'll be wearing like a bear hide as like a cloak. Sometimes he'll have a wolf skin on him, depending on what he's doing at the time.
Appropriate considering what's happening to his dad. Considering the traditionally werewolves actually literally wore the skin of a wolf to become one.
Yeah, so the whole point of Hank going on this quest is that he is desperate for the approval of his father. So he's heard that there's a fancy shield at this fortress, and he wants to get it for his dad. Assuming his dad makes it home.
I mean, is Hank aware of Aegis' situation? I would assume so, right?
Aware of the where situation.
Yeah. In that case, it kind of feels like the shield should be considered lower priority for the time being. But well, it is what it is, I guess.
I think he assumes his dad's like big and strong. He doesn't believe his dad's really gonna turn into a werewolf because his dad's just like his hero or something. Well, I'd say hero, except Hank is very enamored with Stonk. So Stonk is also kind of his hero.
Does this make Stonk like Hank's substitute father figure while Aegis is gone or something like that? Oh gosh.
I think Hank might just be a bit starry-eyed. You know, he's heard Stonk's music when he's been in the arenas and doing the rounds, and he just really likes those tunes.
Yeah, Stonk has no problem with that, really. He's just like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, of course, you love my music. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great to work together. He'll take all the compliments and adoration.
Okay. So Russell, I believe before you were working on Ben's icon, you mentioned you had some downtime as well?
Yes. So first of all, I did some religious services with my boy, the OG Fontaine. It did not go well. I have 0 boons. Then I did some construction. I've started building a stable because like a while back, some people just came back with this monster in a cage and kind of just left it in the middle of town. And I feel like maybe we should be putting some bricks around that. I'm a little bit worried about that, really. So yeah, I've started work on a stable. It's going to take a while, but I've paid for most of it, half of it.
Yep, I believe the like how many weeks are you into construction of that again?
I'm 1 week in. But I
I
like
remember
40 now. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly.
It's a start.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you've probably all heard about this broken fortress. There's apparently a valuable shield in it. We've established that Hank wants the shield to earn his father's love. A solid plan, I'm sure. Stonk and
Vanstone.
Vanstone have any particular motive for going on this, or?
So,
I forget exactly how did we hear about the shields or the fortress. Can we get a refresher on that?
This was one of the original quests, wasn't it? This was an original
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this is
believe
what
I
we
heard
all
a rumor a
started
long
with.
time
Yeah.
ago, yeah.
I can tell you why
Yeah.
Russell's going on it. It sounded fun. It's going to be
Sounds
cool.
like a good motive.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe Rustle has some opinions on Stonk as well.
Yes! Russell is Stonk's biggest fan. I don't care what that Hank says. Russell is Stonk's biggest fan.
Ooh, more fans!
Imagine Hank also probably egged Russell on to come on the quest as well.
Egged? You would say that to a bird?
Yeah, totally. That's
Wow.
definitely the sort of thing that Hank would say to him.
Wow. I don't turn around and say I babied you on. Can't believe this. Can't believe this.
Go on, bird boy, let's do this.
No.
Okay, and Vanstone?
yeah.
Do you
so
have...
Mhm.
Sorry, go on.
I am actually more interested in the fortress itself than the shield, I think, both for its historical value. Just, interested in figuring out sort of why it's there, what the context of it is, interested in investigating it for any important historical artifacts or texts that might be there. Obviously not a huge chance of that, but like want to see what the deal is. And also it seems like it might be in a strategically defensible location, which could be valuable for the town if we were to take control of the area or the fortress itself. Maybe we could even fortify, restore it or fortify it later, sort of into the future, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's sort of my interest in it. I'm interested in the area, figuring out what it is and what we can do with it.
Sounds reasonable enough. So, Vanstone's interested in the actual fortress itself. Some people want the shield rumored within, and some people just want a fun day trip.
Well, I think Stonk was probably asked by Hilda. That's right? Hank's mother?
Frida.
Frida, sorry, I was blanking on name. Stonk was probably, I feel like, because Stonk and Aegis and Hilda are by now like quite familiar with each other. They've adventured together, and I think there's probably a trust relationship, a bond there. And so I feel like Frida would have asked Stonk to keep an eye on Hank and his friends who are planning to go on this adventure together, because they don't have like someone experienced, older, more mature to accompany them. So yeah, I think Frida asked Stonk to do that for them, and Stonk was like, okay, yeah, sure. Hank's such a big fan of mine. Russell's also a cool dude who's a fan. So yeah, sure, let's go do this together. And maybe if it turns out that Hank or Aegis aren't into the shield after all, maybe it can be Stonk's. So that's also an angle he's interested in. But yeah,
Maybe
mainly he's interested in kind of just making sure that everyone gets through this, and that there's no more problems or like people to mourn over since the recent losses, and concern about people turning into werewolves, etc. Stonk kind of just wants to help maintain the balance, kind of, as it were.
I think Hank would also remind everyone that One-In was interested in some sort of fishing spots around there. So that's another reason why we'd be going up that way.
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out to Talia. He had to call out for reasons, but hope she's doing well. Oh yeah, Stonk, are you taking your scribe on this quest?
Oh, that's a good question. Karsten did not accompany Stonk on his last quest with the monsoon. I feel like this one might be safer to bring Karsten on. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Karsten accompanies Stonk and the group on this one because he does need to get out and actually see Stonk in action so he can accurately describe Stonk's achievements and feats and everything in the autobiography.
Of course. In fact, I'm going to say you'll meet at the, just on the outskirts of the town. And what you actually see is Mayor Cletus, Sheriff Cletus.
We got
looking, you know what a cat looks like when it's been drenched?
Oh no.
And Cletus basically looks like that. Yeah. Just looks like Garfield after an unwanted bath. And he's just being helped along by none other than Stonk's scribe. He just gives you a nod. Do you all say anything before setting off, or are you just going to...
what dragged in the cat?
Wow, Hank. We need to have words.
Oh, he's fine. Look at him. He's just a bit wet behind the ears.
You will respect the dignity of my office. I apologize for my
Mr.
accent.
Bunglewort, what has happened here that you feel the need to distract yourself from your scribally duties?
Well, it was the darnest thing. I was just taking a nap on the riverbank. Just on my break. And the river just flowed straight over me.
Which of the 8 breaks today was it?
I'll have you know, it was only my 7th.
We shall have to talk about this break habit of yours. As for a bit of water, that's not a problem. Both you and Sheriff Cletus can surely handle that. So get back to it.
Yes, boss.
Don't forget who's paying the bills here.
Of course, boss.
You sure showed them, Stonk.
Yeah, Donk, you badass.
You're the best.
You know it, baby.
Everyone roll me insight.
Oh no. Let's see. Oh, actually, I'm good at that. I'm a monk. I forgot. The wisdom class, 24.
19.
15.
So, my dear monk,
5 for
when
Stonk. Sorry.
5 for Stonk.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
I'm just not good at insights. He's not very insightful.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he's all about charisma. He's about projecting the message, not receiving it, you know? But, Russell, you notice when you both start complimenting Stonk. What was your scribe's name again? Sorry? Stonk?
Karsten Bunglewort.
Garston, now's it. Garston looks a bit more resentful than usual.
Yeah! Russell's the best at empathy.
Are you telling me that Russell is an empath?
In no way. I'm keeping that information to myself, and I'm going to use that later.
I think it's time to set off.
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry to interrupt your important graffitiing thing. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get the proper map to work, so it's just a very low quality JPEG. But yeah, here we have just about what we need. And here are our brave heroes.
God damn it.
Yep. So, what pace are you traveling at?
Oh, let's go fast.
Oh, yep, gotta go fast.
We're going fast into completely unknown territory, right? Just to make sure.
Yep. You know, to be fair, it's marked on the actual open, available to everyone map, but you know, it's basically at the mouth of the river where it meets the sea, north of Airedale.
So we can get, if we go fast, we can get there in 1 day. No sleep till fortress.
Let's do it. My dad's going to be home soon, so we got to be there quick.
Can we actually do that in 1 day? There's like a lot of river crossings and stuff involved.
I think so, because planes are 3 tokens. A river crossing adds 1, so that's going to be what, 6 plus 10 tokens, and we'll get 12 for a fast pace.
Okay.
I'll just shuffle my tarot deck one more time. Or tarot, if you prefer to pronounce it correctly. Okay. Yep, that's about where it is, Aegis. Okay, so, oh yeah, someone, so you're moving fast pace. That's 12 tokens. You're not crossing the river, so that's 3 tokens for planes.
Yep.
Okay, let's roll from the deck. I say roll, it's drawing a card, but I believe that is the 3 of Wands. Is it?
Looks like it. Yep.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's sticks, so it must be Wands.
I'm now remembering I did not go through and update so many of those events. Sorry, Brie.
Oh dear.
Did you at least mark them off as done? Oh god.
Here we are, 3 of Wands.
You see a bunny.
I'm gonna, as quickly as I can, go and mark all the ones I've done. Sorry.
Wow. Well, as you're walking along the path, you see something quite unusual. You've barely even left the town when you see something you're actually looking for. And that is to say, a fortress.
We did it!
Does it look broken?
No, it's actually...
How fast were we going?
No, it's actually quite intact. So maybe it's not quite what you're looking for.
Did we fix it already? I missed something.
I'm sure we could find a shield here.
Cool. Let's go knock on the door.
Yeah. Oh, everyone roll me Arcana, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. This is not something Stonk is good. Not Stonk. Russell. I'm thinking about Stonk so much now, I've forgotten my own character's name.
Stonk on the brain.
That's the way you should be thinking. Only Stonk matters.
I got an 18.
18.
Yeah, that'll... Wait, is it? Oh, yeah.
Stonk got an
Is that-
11, surprisingly.
Hank also got 11.
Yeah, that'll do it. For an 18, I'll say, yep, you're actually sort of vaguely aware of this. You're aware there's some very powerful magic that can create a fortress instantly from the ground.
Oh, now when you say powerful magic, do you mean powerful matter creation magic, or do you mean powerful illusion magic?
Conjuration magic, literally creating a fortress from nothing.
Does
It's
it
very much an actual... Yeah, it's very much an actual fortress.
And does it tend to stick around, or is it one of those, fairy gold disappears after 24 hours sort of deals?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you'd probably know that. You know they don't last that long. Maybe only for a week or so, maybe a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Although it can be done, it can be created permanently with enough persistence.
So, is there anyone around? Are there any, are there any people or signs of life? Anything going on?
No one appears to be outside the fortress at all.
Let's go to
Any-
the door.
Hmm?
There's a door, right? Oh, it's a door
Yep.
in a fortress.
There is a massive stone door. You aren't quite sure, but it could even quite possibly be pure adamantine
Whoa,
or adamantine.
Let's get some adamantine. Let's take the door.
After you, Hank.
Okay. So you're going to knock on the door or try and steal it?
Well, Hank's going to go and knock on the door first. He's been
That's
brought
only-
up polite, you know.
Yeah.
If no one answers, then he'll try and take the door.
Okay.
Gotta make sure nobody's around.
Yep. So you knock on the door. There's no response.
Hello?
Can I fly up and see if there's? Is this like a walled sort of fort situation, or is it just like a
it's
big
more
old
like-
building?
Yeah, it's more like a solid building with turrets.
Okay.
But you can sort of fly up and you don't really see anything on the turrets or...
Yeah. Any
Well,
doors up
oddly
there?
enough. Yeah, I'm actually going to say that the turrets themselves each have a door leading down into the castle, but you can't tell from here if they're locked or anything.
I'll go try one of the doors. Because, they might not be locked, because who's going to come in from all the way up there? It's not like several species in D&D have ready access to flight or anything.
Wait, Rustle, try and get on the other side of this door. Let's try and get it open.
Yeah, will
Or
do.
we'll knock down.
Erase your Hank. I bet
Well,
I
I'm
can
already
get
here.
it before you can break it down.
Oh, all right. Let's do this.
Okay. Russell, you try the door and you find it's locked.
Well, I would like to revise that bet.
Too late. Go. Hank is going to try and pull open the door.
You also find the door's locked.
Damn it.
Stonk just shakes his head and sighs.
Oh, you got one of those songs that opens things up.
Well, normally I would, but I misplaced the sheet music for it. So, yeah, I can't do it right now, unfortunately. But I'll do it next
It's
time.
that useless scribe's fault, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all Carson's fault. Yeah. Carson, where did you put my sheet music?
Mr. Stonk,
I give you one task. Well, technically, more than one, since you're doing my autobiography and you're taking care of my inventory and you're keeping track of everything administrative for me. But I told you to do this one specific thing and you always let me down. Carson,
The staff these days, Stonk.
sorry, sir.
It's right. We'll
give me
knock it down or something.
I'll forgive you this time, but you better find that sheet music.
Of course. Oh, Stonk, give me an insight check.
5 again.
Oh.
Gosh.
Everything seems perfectly normal with your lackey.
Yeah. I mean, this is business as usual, right? I mean, nothing's out of the ordinary here whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Nice and simple.
Yeah, Stonk always acts this way around his scribe. It really isn't factoring in at all that there's like 2 massive fan of his that he has to put an act on for or whatever.
Okay. So you trying anything else with the door?
I'll try knocking
Did
on
you
the one I've
find
got up
anything?
here. Just like, hello?
Okay. Nothing happens. But everyone at the door, could you make me a perception check, please?
So that's everyone but Russell, or is it
Yeah,
Russell and Hank, or
Everyone but Rustle.
Ooh, nat 20.
15.
For a nat 20, you hear a very frustrated sigh, and just once.
7 for Stonk. Stonk is oblivious as always.
Hello. Who's there? You open the door.
You hear yet another frustrated sigh and footsteps towards the front door again.
It's all right. We're not selling anything.
You hear the sound of
anything.
Okay, you hear the sound of bolts being, many deadbolts being opened on the door.
Oh.
And finally the click of just a simple latch. And the door opens to reveal a very irritating looking dragonborn sorceress. And she's wearing a dressing gown. And who might you be? One knock would have sufficed. Some of us do have other things to attend to.
All right. Hello. Yeah. Is this the broken fortress?
If
We're looking for a broken fortress.
My sorceress fortress is very much intact. Not least because I only summoned it this morning.
Oh right. Okay, probably not the same place then. It's kind of a bit in the path.
And I'll be gone soon enough.
I mean, can we come through?
That isn't the point of the fortress, you know.
Well, we need to get past.
Is there some need for a whole fortress?
Of course.
For yourself?
I'm here to look for rare and very powerful alchemical ingredients. And of course, I need proper accommodation and a proper lab.
Cool.
Very well then. Suppose that's benign enough.
So is it here, the stuff that you want?
Oh yes. Well, it could be. It's more of a general, it's just a bit of a recce, you know. I'll either find what I'm looking for, or I'll find where it isn't, and then I'll be moving on. So don't worry. Just turn back to your little village, and I'll be gone within the week.
Oh no, we need to go on the other side. We're going north. You ever wonder if maybe you squished some of the stuff when you made this big fort?
In this part of the world, there's nothing. We're in the middle of nowhere. No offense, resident of
Airedale.
Wait.
It's down the road.
Bree, is the fortress actually in our way, or is it just sort of around?
Yep, it's basically on the road.
Okay.
And it's sort of it's 120 foot on either side.
Okay.
And it's basically stretching the all the way from the river to a fair distance.
Right.
So it's gonna take a while. So you will basically need to move into the next hex to just move around it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
What? Down here. You owe me.
Oh yes. Who is knocking on my upstairs?
Oh,
No.
that's Rustle.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Hello? Is anyone in here? I'm just
Rustle,
still
you
knocking.
suck. What are you doing?
Hello? Oh. Hank?
He's Aarakocra. He's a bit of a joker. Rustle, come back to the front door. It's open. You lost.
Oh, you got it open? Oh, I'm going to fly back. All right. Oh!
Yes. I hear societies do have one.
What? Who? Oh, you must own the fortress, right? Any chance you can move it? Only it's parked illegally.
In Boldo, at your service? And what do you mean legally? Upon whose authority?
You can't put it here. You're on the path. You're in the middle of the road, mate.
As I was explaining to your friends here, I'll be gone within the week, and this far north, we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm not blocking anything important, and you know it.
You're 8 miles out of town. You're not in the middle of the nowhere. Look, I'm just extend my wing in the direction of Airedale. The town. You can see it.
Of course.
It's a bit funny that we couldn't see this from town. Like, I tell you what, you just open up the back door, we'll just pass through.
And why would I do that?
So we stop bothering you and you can get back to your, whatever it was you were doing in your dressing gown.
I would like to approach and whisper into her ear and say, look, I don't mind about the fortress really, because I can just fly over it. But you're holding up Stonk, who, I mean, obviously you know who Stonk is. Big deal, right? You don't want to annoy Stonk, right? You don't want to get a song made about you.
What do you know about Stonk? You know what? I'm going to roll for it. History, so we'll call that a plus. You know, for her level, I'm going to assume it's a plus 10.
Do I need to feel honored at knowing Stonk is a history check?
History is just
More
what
like
you do for knowledge about people.
Yeah, more like a local history check.
I thought it was like general history. He's just so historically important.
Yes. I did hear a drunken... Oh, yes. A drunken green tiefling was mumbling something in a tavern the other night.
Ooh, where's the tavern? We don't have a tavern in Airedale. I could do with a tavern.
Well, you
Oh,
do
that's
actually
a
canonically
mead
have a... Yeah, you've canonically got a mead hall
Yeah, it's not a tavern though.
run by the druids. You may, I remind you, include a green tiefling.
Look. I know that you're here for some reason or another. I don't really care. But you don't want Stonk giving you a bad name, because that'll go everywhere, you know? Stonk's songs, they're worldwide. They're massive.
I might be able to save you some time. You are here for alchemical reagents, is that correct?
Correct.
If we were to tell you of a source of extremely pure and clean water of the type that I am told is much valued by alchemists, would you be able to give us free passage in return? I can tell you the exact location and even draw you a map.
I'm intrigued. What's... You know what? Describe this water to me.
Bree, what do I know about the water?
You know, it's basically an alchemists do actually use it to make very powerful potions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you happen to have a flask of it on you, you could... Well, you wouldn't have a flask of it, would you?
I don't think I've personally been there.
Stonk does, though.
Stonk has multiple flasks. Oh, you want a sample, do you? He says to the person. I might be willing to let you have a flask of our finest pure water. But it will at least certainly cost you the free passage guaranteed to our troop.
Very well.
Maybe more.
Let me try the goods first.
Song gives one of his flasks of pure water.
Nice one, Stonk. Nice.
Yeah, she looks at it skeptically. And then after tasting it, she pauses a moment, pulls out a small vial, mixes a few reagents together and says, "Intriguing. From the elemental plane of water itself. Where is this portal? Tell me, and you may pass."
Well, Vanstone's got the map. apparently. I didn't bother keeping track of it myself, so ask Vanstone.
I've marked where on the map it was for the benefit of everyone else.
I'm going to attempt to the best of my ability, reproduce where I understand the water to be based on other people's reports and anything, if someone happened to record it in the library or something.
We'll call this a history check just to mark it properly.
Brilliant. Love it.
And this is basically, she's going to take your word for it for now, but obviously if you're too wrong, there might be consequences down the line.
I am simply transmitting this to the best of my ability. And if I make a mistake, that's just a thing that happens. 17.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. She looks at your map, snaps her finger. I can't actually snap my finger myself. And the fortress just vanishes. There's nothing but bits of maybe the odd bit of gravel.
No,
That was fast.
pleasure doing business with you.
Nice.
Indeed.
Well,
That's
you
not
had a
much.
free sample, but do you want more? I happen to have some. Saves you a trip.
Very well. Perhaps it might be worth studying it on my way. How much are you asking?
Well, the usual price is 6 gold pieces each, I believe, for each flask. But I am willing to give you a discount if necessary.
Oh, how much?
Well, we could naggle it down to 5.5.
Very well. Actually, no. Roll me persuasion.
Okay, this is Stonk's wheelhouse. And I'm being cheeky there with the price, lifting it a bit above the usual. Well, that's a nat 20 plus 9, so Stonk is really putting on his salesman act here.
You know what? 6 is fine. I know what happens when you try to lowball yokels.
Well, I know that's because you know that this is actual pure water quality of the finest quality, naturally sourced, straight from a dryad.
It's not even been cut with anything.
You did what to a dryad?
Oh, we were gifted it by the dryad.
Very well. I shall have to negotiate.
So, quick question. So, this is to the DM directly. How similar does sleeping draught look to pure water?
Gonna say it's well, they both look like water, but she's gonna notice the difference when she tries drinking it and falls asleep.
I'm just curious if some could get away with actually selling it.
She will notice. Yeah. You'll probably get away with it now, but she will notice, and she'll probably be upset later down the line.
Yeah,
He's definitely an expert in this specific thing.
I think Stonk is smart enough to, well, or at least sensible enough to know that he doesn't want to anger this clearly powerful magic user by selling them something different that is potentially detrimental to them. But he certainly considers it. But then he says, well, I've got 11 more flasks, so I guess that's 66 gold pieces. Thank you very much.
Well, I was only going to take 5, but oh, go on. Very well. She hands you the money, so mark off that you've got the gold and take away your pure water flasks.
Ooh, finally got rid of those. Mm-hmm. And 66 gold. Nice win.
Well, gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Try not to swallow your own tongues on the road.
Nice
Have
meeting
a
you.
fine day. Pleasure doing business.
And with that, she hoarsely strolls off.
That was a weird
that
thing
was
to say, wasn't it,
amazing.
Stonk?
Well, I mean, sometimes you just have to do something different, like trying to, be a
Dealing in that,
salesperson.
that was awesome.
It was super cool. It was super cool. Ah,
Thank you. I mean, it is very usual fare for me. I deal with this kind of stuff all the time. So, yeah, I all I had to do was use my my natural abilities and just convince them that this was a good deal.
you've got such big natural abilities.
Disinspiration to you all. A plague on all your houses.
That's all. That's
It's
Chat
all
has no idea what I'm so upset about. Oh wait, yes they do. Wait, do they? I forget. Was that on stream?
some nights.
I don't think it was. No.
that was pre-stream. Pre-stream Big Naturals.
Oh yeah, it was.
Why, thank you, Russell. I am very proud of my big naturals.
Oh, we
did it! I think I just made it canon that Stonk has big naturals.
Okay, for real though, you can all have a big natural inspiration if you don't already have it.
Woo!
I didn't.
Oh, I did.
didn't.
I forgot.
Thank you.
All right, how many more fortresses do you reckon we're going to see today?
Oh, I hope it'd be like 5 or 6.
Well, we're only going like a day's walk. Okay,
Yeah, but
let's-
we've already seen one. We've barely been gone for like an hour.
Come on then, let's go.
Yeah, race you.
Oh no, you're so
Okay.
fast.
I take
Which
off.
hex are you moving to next?
I guess this one, because I think we're just sort of
Yeah,
going
it's
straight
just-
that way. Yeah.
As the crow flies.
So if I
Yep.
turn that
Take
down.
off your points. Lovely. And I shall draw another card.
Oh, that looks like a face card.
Oh, upside down.
Oh, maybe not.
Nope. That's wait. Is that the two? No, wait. It's the 5 of swords.
Oh, he's hoping I haven't done that one.
Wouldn't it be funny if you had? Oh no, this is something new. So, you're all walking along the road. Who's up front?
I'm going to be up front because I'm the fastest.
Okay, Mr. Up front, the fastest. Roll perception.
Oh no. That's
We're
not
going
something.
fast, so this
Actually,
is a
no, I am good
disadvantage
at
as
it.
well,
I'm
right?
just... Yeah, it is a disadvantage. I'm just not as good at perception as Amity. That's what. But I still have +5, so it might be all right. 9. Which is both the number and the result.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do us, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Wait, might it? You know what? I don't think it's taking any particular... Oh yeah, I'll still beat it. Yep, you have no idea what's... You see nothing. But as you land, you land on a large... What appears to be a large dirt mound of a very sort of red soil.
Woo! I'm king of the hill.
You're going too far ahead.
That's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Wait, Russell, watch out! Stonk kill.
Hey. Yep, you feel the mound below you shake, and you see a couple of antennae pop up next to you.
Oh.
Bashana was right for a change.
Couple of what, sorry?
Antenna.
Antenna, right. Oh, piss.
And, yep, around you. Oh, perfect. Yep, around you, you see another 3 mounds, all on small spindly legs. Everyone roll me initiative. Okay, everyone just roll me Arcana, see if you know what these are.
Sure.
Something good.
That's a 14 for
Arcana.
me.
17 for me.
19.
Oh, there we go.
18. Wow, Stonk had a good Arcana
Yeah.
roll.
Yep, that'll do it. These are creatures known as rust monsters.
Oh, fuck.
The bane of
No.
the bane of adventurers everywhere. They love the delicious taste of ferrous metals. And what's the point? If you try using a metal weapon or you're wearing metal armor, you're in for a bad time.
Oh, I'm actually
Nick, you very
okay.
much brought
That's
this on
my favorite
yourself.
kind of metal.
I'm a monk. I don't use any weapons or armor.
I think Stonk's also
Yeah.
fairly okay. A wooden
yeah.
shield and studded leather wouldn't be affected, right? I believe. Or
No.
okay.
Let me just double check their initiative.
And Stonk's fine as long as he sticks to his spell usage.
Okay. So first up is Rust Monster A, which it just so happens is the one Rustle stood on. I think it's just for its first action, it's just going to try and shake you off. So we'll make this a shove attack.
Okay.
It's going to be a +1.
I'm going to use my acrobatics.
So
I
yeah,
think.
make me an acrobatics or athletics check just to avoid being knocked prone.
Oh, that's a natural one.
No.
Oh dear. Ironically, that's only versus a 3, but I guess it just sort of, it's not even actually trying to knock you off, it just steps to the side and you just slip off it.
Donk. Was I knocked backwards or prone?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're prone because it just sort of caught you off guard.
Okay. Because I know when you shove, you can do either one. Uh-oh.
Okay. And Stonk, you're up next.
The monk is in the danger zone right now.
Well, you're better than that.
So what just happened to Russell? Sorry.
He stood on a monster that looked like a mound, and it just stood up and he fell off it and fell over. And now
Okay.
he's on the ground.
Is he
prone.
prone? Is that it?
Yep.
Or-
Prone.
Um. Wait. How does if Stonk were to hypothetically move to wait, I have to select. If Stonk were to hypothetically move to the middle here, would 5 feet reach all of these monsters?
No, 5 foot is only the next adjacent square.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
wondering. So it has to be 10
And-
foot.
Yeah, and you'd also, unless you used your action to disengage, you take an attack of opportunity from Rust Monster B or C, depending on the direction.
Get to either here or here safely.
Yeah, for simplicity's sake, I will say Russell has ended up in the square above because he fell off the monster.
I think
Okay.
Stonk's just gonna walk up to the nearest rust monster and just take a power stance and in a show-offy way cast a thunderclap at it.
Alrighty. Could you
Take
just
this.
remind us how that works?
So you create a burst of thunder sound, can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within a 5-foot range other than you must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, so that's a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to assume a 4 doesn't pass.
I don't think a 4 would pass on a Constitution saving throw, no. It's against Against what is it again? I forget.
Your spell save DC.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, that's 15, so yeah, no way.
Okay. Roll your damage then.
So 1d6 is 3 thunder damage.
Okay, 3 thunder damage. It's it was just sort of standing up after being on the ground, so it looks a bit startled, and it seems to have done some damage to it.
Yeah, take that, you filthy monster.
Yeah. Did you say there's another effect?
No, not for thunderclap.
Okay.
Well, except for can be heard up to 100 feet away.
Fair. Yep. It just sort of looks at you kind of lazily, groggily, as if it just got up. And actually, roll me a perception check.
Oh gosh! Again, something that Stonk is great at. Cough, cough. That's gonna be a 14.
Yeah, I'll say you notice this just because it's quite strong. It's releasing a very strong, musky scent.
What's that scent? I'm not sure if I like it or not. Intriguing.
It smells slightly metallic.
Oh yeah, metal!
Yeah, it just occurs to me that Stonk is in serious danger from this encounter.
Well,
Because he's
maybe
metal.
not so metal after all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Next up is...
woodwind next.
Okay. Anything else for this turn, Stonk?
No, that's gonna be it. Stonk is just gonna, stand there, looking at it
Stonk.
passively, intimidatingly. Stonk's really trying to show off here.
Okay.
But not use
Make me
any
an,
spell slots.
okay, you know what? You can make me an intimidation check.
Well,
Just funsies.
that is a 26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to make it roll for that. It's just look.
You know who's the boss here. It's me, Stonk.
Yeah, for that roll, I'm going to say it's going to back away towards Response Dre, and you can have an attack of opportunity against it if you like.
Well, I think Stonk will swing his very big, strong, long, limp arm at it. So he will do
Okay.
an unarmed attack.
Okay, roll your attack then.
Not one.
Yeah, you just sort of take a swing at it. Your arm just lands in the dirt.
I meant to do that. Just trying to look cool.
Yeah, your scribe just rolls his eyes.
Kill it, Stonk.
Yeah, well, just give me a moment. Can't do it all in one turn, you know.
No, you're awesome. That was great.
Thank you. You know, man.
Okay. Rustle, you're up next then.
All
Or
right.
while you're down at the moment.
Yeah, well, I'm spending 20 feet of movement to stand right back up. I'm going to do a punch because I'm very good at punching. More accurately, I'm going to use my talons to strike at this creature. That is a 10 to hit. I would like to use my inspiration.
Go ahead.
That is a 13 to hit.
Ooh, just short, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm going to use my flurry of blows to give me 2 more hits, but I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, like that.
Oh, you're
I will
taking
not
attack
be
of
taking
opportunity.
attack of opportunity because my flurry of blows stops me from taking attacks of
Oh,
opportunities.
of course.
Because I'm so fast and drunken, and I'm gonna punch Rust Monster D twice. So first one is that's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits right in the D.
Ooh, ouch! That's 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second one against Rust Monster D, that is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that also hits.
And that does 9 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Spicy.
And then I'm going to go
yep.
behind Stonk.
It is now bloodied.
You got this, Stonk. And that's
Nice
me
job,
done.
Rustle. We'll get them together. You've got it.
Okay. It's actually Rust Monster D's turn. And Rust Monster D has actually, it's just been cowed by Stonk and punched very hard in the face twice by a very angry burb. And by punch, we mean slashed. So I believe it is probably going to actually move away a bit. Oh, yep, actually, yep, it's going to cower behind Rust Monster A.
Aww. Coward, I say, hiding behind Stonk.
And up next is Hank. Okay, this is your first time in combat, so show us what you can do.
All right, good job, Ethan. This is great. Hank is going to run forward. My turn to Rush Monster C, and in the excitement of battle, enters a rage as a bonus action, and will swing his club. I think he's going to do it recklessly as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I get advantage on the attack,
That's how they work.
which is good because the first roll was a 1. The second roll is a 13, so that's 13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it. Roll your damage.
Oh.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
No, sorry. With the rage, damage is 6.
Okay. 6 points of damage to Rust Monster C. Yep, it definitely felt that.
Hey, come on.
Hank,
You got it, bro.
you finishing your turn?
Yeah, he's just going to turn to Stonk and give a thumbs up.
Yep.
Maybe a wink at Russell.
Hank, just roll me perception.
Right. That is a 2.
You don't notice anything.
Uh-oh.
Vanstone, then?
If I want to cast a guiding bolt, do I need clear line of sight? Just sort of ranged spell attacks in general.
If you want to cast it through one of your allies, it still counts as cover, I think. So that's just a bit of extra AC.
Okay.
Your target.
But if I wanted to cast it out on Rust Monster C, for example, and I move to about here, would that be okay? Is that through an ally? Do I need to move somewhere else?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. In that case, yeah, on a guiding bolt on C, which is going to be a ranged spell attack. So that is a 15.
Yep, now hit.
Great, love it. So that's going to be 17 radiant.
Bloody hell.
Oh, wow.
It is also now marked, so the next melee attack against it will be at advantage until my next turn.
Yep. You thought D was looking quite bad after Rustle punched it a couple of times, but C is looking absolutely dreadful. You can actually see it basically had a bit of a wound on it from where Hank slashed at it, but the bolts just sort of burst it, just sort of opened it, and it's looking like it might keel over any moment.
Ooh.
But up next is Rust Monster B, who is not happy about this nonsense. And yeah, they're mindless, so I think it's just going to remind me, does anyone have anything metal on them?
I have a spear.
I have so much metal.
Wait,
But
he
Stonk
has so
has
much.
a rapier and a dagger in his rucksack, but or with
Vanstone has a
Carson,
lot
but
of
not on
metal.
him right now.
Wait, although it just occurs to me, Stonk is metal.
Stonk is pretty metal.
Oh yeah!
I've got a crowbar and a hammer as well.
I think it's going to move up to Stonk, and it's just going to it's just going to make a bite. So that is.
Hit me with your best shot.
I'm going to assume a 5 that is not its best shot.
No way, Jose.
Okay, it bites at you, but yep, it doesn't quite hit. It seems that it just sort of gets its jaw around maybe your hand, but realizes you're not actually made of metal. You just have strong metal energy to you. And yeah, it's just ugh. Or insofar as an insect can make that expression.
Trying to lick your hand, Stonk.
Well, it clearly knows I'm the king of metal.
Okay, and Rust Monster C has just been bitten by, well, just been blasted pretty badly. Now it's a mindless monster, so it's not really gonna pick a fight. So I think it's gonna start moving away. That's the good news.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay, make your attack.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage, yep.
That was 17 on the first roll. Yeah, 17.
Yep, that hits. Roll your damage.
7.
Oh, that'll do it. It doesn't make it. It doesn't make it further than a step before you smash it to pieces.
I
Nice
got
one,
you,
Hank.
Hank. Got it. You see that, Stonk?
Yeah, Hank. Well
Smashed
done.
it.
I knew you could do it. Teamwork
Okay.
makes it work.
Okay, Stonk. You see something and realise what the smell you are smelling must have been.
Mm.
It must have been some sort of warning scent, because what's this?
Oh no.
Man, these rust monsters are clearly threats to my metal energy.
Dear. All these Rustle monsters.
This one is unusually respectful.
Yeah, you better show respect to the king. Maybe this is all going to Stonk's head a little bit too much.
Maybe. Stonk. Roll me perception.
Oh boy! Oh, that's a 17, a good roll for once.
Oh, your scribe looks practically nauseous when you said that.
Stonk
And
has a concerned glance over at Carson, but it keeps focused on the battle.
Yep, you can actually think you can just overhear the words. Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, and we're back to the top of the round. So, Rust Monster A. Am I echoing?
Hey, little. Give it summer again.
Sorry, it should have been from my end.
Okay. So, Rust Monster A is going to approach Hank. And did you say you've got a lot of metal items on you, Hank?
No,
or-
I've got a short sword in my backpack.
Yep, I think it's going to start sniffling at your backpack, and it's probably going to just try and bite you to get at that.
Oi! Get off!
There's a 14 hit.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay. Oh, that's an unusually large damage die than I was expecting. That's an unusually low damage die. Roll. Take 2 points of piercing damage.
Because I'm raging, I have resistance, so that is 1 point of damage.
Okay. And it's sort of just tries to nibble at your backpack, but it just sort of scratches you.
Get up! That's my bag. I made that
Hey.
for me.
Oh. Okay, Stonk, you're up next.
Hail to the king, baby. Yeah, I guess Stonk is just going to thunderclap the foe right in front of him, Rust Monster B.
Okay. Does Thunderclap affect all around? Am I thinking of a different spell?
All around you, yeah. If you moved
Oh, right. Yeah.
here and then here, you'd get 2 rust monsters with it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
And not
point.
Rustle.
Yeah. Yeah, I was blanking on that for a second. Yeah, so Stonk moves in between Rust Monster A and B and throws a thunderclap
Okay.
at both of them.
Okay, that's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
I'm going to assume a 10 doesn't pass.
Nope.
Okay, a 6 definitely doesn't then.
Nice.
Nope.
Yep, roll your damage.
Yeah. Do I roll separately for each of them?
No, you roll your damage and they both take the same.
Okay, so that's only a 2 then.
Okay, well, it's less than nothing. Roll me perception.
Well, 16.
You hear your scribe mutter something, but you don't quite hear it over the sound of your thunderclap.
What was that, Carson? I thought I heard you say something.
Good job, boss. Good job. I'm getting all this down.
Thank you. I know you look up to me. Yeah, best write all of this down. I know it's impressive.
Okay, you got any other moves, Stonk?
I think Stonk is just going to continue trying to intimidate his foes, just glaring at them.
Okay, well, roll me intimidation again.
That is a 21.
Okay. Yep, guess they're gonna run. In the direction of their friends. You get an attack of opportunity against each of them if you want. One of them if you want to take it.
Stonk will take an attack of opportunity. He'll swing his big, strong, thick buff.
Hank will get one against
Bugbear arms
B2
at him.
with that buff.
Okay, which one?
Well, I think Rust Monster A.
Okay, roll your attack then.
That's a. Is anything added to it? To the attack or not? I forget.
Unarmed would be plus strength, yeah.
Plus strength. Okay, so that's a 15.
Yep, that'll do it. Roll your damage.
I forget what the damage is. I don't have this written down here.
Oh, if you don't have an ability, it's just, I think it's just 1 plus your strength modifier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's
Yeah.
3.
Okay, 3 points of damage to Rust Monster A. And we're next up is Rustle.
Hank and Vanstone can technically have gotten one on B as it went past.
Hank can't because Hank used his already.
Oh yeah, Vanstone, you can take a attack of opportunity against Rust Monster B if you'd like.
I would not like.
Yeah, that's a fair
Wise.
point, actually. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna go chase after the chaff then. I'm gonna take to the sky and dive on in, and I'm gonna claw Rust Monster B.
Okay.
That's
Make
17
sure,
to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Spend another key point to Flurry of Blows it. Do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
What's monster B? Oh, that's not good. That's 9 point. Not 9 points. That's a 9. One more
Yeah.
time.
That one hit.
God, that's not good. That's a 12.
Yeah, not gonna hit either, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna back out of this situation.
You get a good hit in at first, but then it just sort of inexplicably starts into dodging your attacks.
Oh, they're running away. Just let them go.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm stopping
we're up to
there.
Rust Monster D. Rust Monster D is actually quite injured, so I think it's going to follow its fellows. Next up is F, which has just showed up, but it's seeing its friends move, so it's sort of just doddering there. Hank, what do?
Ooh. I think Hank wants to let them go, but Rust Monster F is kind of standing its ground. So he's gonna, I think Hank's gonna step up to Rust Monster F and just stare it down and be like, "You better go join your friends." I'm just gonna bump
like
it on its nose.
Ooh. No need to roll an attack. Just roll me intimidation with advantage.
Okay. It's 14.
Yeah, I think that'll just about do it. Rust Monster F is going to join its friends and leaving. Do you want to attack of opportunity?
Nah.
Okay. Unless any of you are going to give chase, I'm going to say that's probably the end of combat then. The Rust Monsters have been routed.
I'm good.
Hank's gonna do a little victory dance.
Describe it.
He's just like hopping around on one foot with his club in the air. Ooh, ooh, yeah!
Oh, okay, don't want to get a copy strike.
Nice one, Hank. And Stonk is actually gonna join in, and he's really gonna make it into a show. He's gonna make it like seem really cool. Like it's basically becoming a new dance.
Well,
Roll me
here we go.
performance.
Woohoo!
Write this down.
Literally
That
just
is
leaving.
gonna be a 20. Wait, 21.
Oh, yep. You managed to build upon and improve Hank's dance. Your scribe is recording the next viral dancing craze. It'll be distributed around the Nick Knock network as soon as you get back to town.
That's
Yeah,
my
this is
social
just like
network.
Fortniting it, baby.
Okay. Roll inside.
Who? Everyone? Oh.
Sorry, Stonk specifically, I think. I think the rest.
Wow.
Okay, I don't think anyone else needs to roll then. Stonk. You see a small glint in your scribe's eyes. Jealousy, perhaps.
Stonk takes note, but continues to ignore Carson for the moment.
Alrighty. I guess we're going back to the map screen.
Well, would there be an opportunity during this travel for Stonk to kind of have a brief one-on-one with Carson at any time, or does that
Yeah,
have to wait?
yeah, sure. You can stop and chat, Carson.
Well, can it be done like in a way that the rest of the gang doesn't notice?
Yeah, I'll say you can sort of hang back as you're walking.
Okay. Yeah. So Stonk kind of hangs back and kind of catches up to where Carson is in the back, and it's just like, hey, so Carson, I know I've been more of a dick than usual. Yeah, I'm sure you can tell that I'm kind of putting on an act for these kids who look up to me. So yeah, I want you to know that I didn't mean all of what I just said. I know that you're doing a great job, and I really appreciate everything that you do for me. Like I literally couldn't be who I am without your assistance. So yeah, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna give you a pay raise, okay?
Hey, roll me performance with advantage because you're, performance. Sorry, not performance. Roll me persuasion with advantage because obviously you're offered a pay rise.
A pay rise being like doubling his wages from 1 to 2 still. So
It's a lot.
Good money.
Yeah, it's good. That's a lot to a commoner.
Yeah, for Stonk it's nothing, but so that's a 26.
Yep, that'll do it. And he'll look at you, square in the eyes, and say, well, I appreciate that, boss. You know,
Yeah.
I never actually expected something from you.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a bit of introspection, and I felt that I could do better by my employee. I mean, you're a person after all, just like anyone else, and you deserve respect and dignity. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do better by you. I may still lash out or be unkind at moments, but either it's an act or I'm just in a bad mood or something. But yeah, if I'm being a shithole, just tell me, okay? We'll try to be on the level.
I'll sure do that.
Hey, let's get back to it then.
Okay, and roll me one more insight check.
Okay, again, the thing that Stonk is really good at. 12.
Yep, that won't do it.
So Carson
As you-
seems calmer than before. Or...
Well, we'll see. Okay, you moving to another hex then?
Let's do it. Yep, that one looks good. So that's gonna reduce us to 2 left.
Hey, let's draw another card.
Now, I am taking point now, by the way. Because I don't
Okay,
trust
that's
Russell's
fair.
ability to not walk into shit.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, we've got the 9 of Swords. And isn't that mood?
Oh god, that doesn't look good.
Sorry, I tabbed away. Was that the woke up with a room full of swords image?
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Who was in front again? Sorry.
Hello.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, please.
No problem. 27.
Oh. You see this come in?
I hope
I
so.
know. An absolute giant of a person stands before you. They are clad in animal hide. They wear a mask made of leather, and they're carrying an axe almost as taller than they are, and with a head that could the size of their own torso.
When you say an absolute giant of person, do you mean a giant?
No, they're just a very tall humanoid.
That's fine. And what are they doing? Just standing there, just chilling?
Yep, they're just appear to be waiting for someone.
Okay.
And you don't need to guess, and you quickly guess anyone, because as soon as they spot you, you hear a roar and they shout,
Boy, you! Fight me! Fight me! For the glory of our ancestors!
Sorry, is this
You, me, one-on-one, now!
I'm afraid I might have to respectfully decline. I've no quarrel with you, friend.
Coward!
Well, that's your opinion.
Fight me!
Fight me instead. I'll fight.
Yeah, Hank will
Fight me.
fight.
Fight me!
Come
Go
on.
get him, Hank. You got this.
Come on, if
Yeah,
you're hard enough.
Yeah,
Hank-
Hank, you can do it. I believe in you, man.
Hank will go charging up.
okay, so you're
Hank is so
gonna
gonna
fight.
die. I whisper this to Stonk. Hank is so gonna die.
Stonk chuckles and nods and kind of pushes into Russell's rib, like, yeah, I know, but Stonk yells, "You got this, bro!
You got
I
this,
believe in
Hank.
you!"
It's great. I love spending time with you, Stonk.
Okay,
You're a cool dude, Russell.
let me just find a stat block for this.
Is that encouragement from Stonk, bardic inspiration by any chance?
If it's allowed to be, it can certainly be a bardic.
What is your bardic? You're a Valor Bard, right? What's your
Yeah.
bardic inspiration do?
Combat inspiration. A creature that has a bardic inspiration die from you can roll that die and add a number roll to a weapon damage roll it just made. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against a creature, it can use its reaction to roll the bardic inspiration die and add a number roll to its AC against that attack. So either add it to weapon damage roll or
Yeah, that's
Or
add it
AC.
to AC against it.
That AC could come in quite handy right now.
Well, Bree has to allow it, I think. Bree is distracted.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to find a stat block to use. Oh yeah, this will do.
Sounds ominous.
Mm.
This isn't going to be an easy fight, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
Yep. So as you charge, they they just sort of do the bravado thing of bearing their chest, letting you get the first hit in. So roll your attack.
Okay.
So is Hank getting the bardic inspiration from Stonk, or is that not a thing right now?
Yeah. Hank's got the bardic inspiration.
Okay. So Hank is going to charge him with his short sword in one hand, club in the other, and he's going to attack with the short sword. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Since this
two.
is just one.
So I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, this is just 1-on-1 for now, so we'll keep it theatre of the mind.
So that was a 4, so 9 total on that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not going to do us, I'm afraid. His leather armor, even though it's literally just an open chest, but yep, you just smack into his chest and it's just solid muscle.
Oh, jeez. All right.
It's a good thing you didn't do it recklessly.
Let's be having ya!
And they
It's okay, Hank. Vanstone and I can heal you if necessary. Don't be afraid to go all out.
Just don't get hit, Hank.
Be fine. I'll be fine. Just a little play fight.
Yep, you know what? They smack you with the flat of their giant axe. Let's see if it hits first.
It's an evil cackle.
It's a 25 hit. Hey, Nick, you're not DMing, you don't get to cackle evilly.
Shit. For the 25, let me check if the 25 hits. Yes, 25 hits.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be fucking dead.
Rip Hank.
Okay, and I'm going to need a I'm going to need a strength saving throw.
Okay. Well, I'm at least good at these. It's an 18.
Yeah, that'll do. But you do take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's all right. Nine's okay. I can do 9.
That was a low roll, by the way.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, wow, you hit hard. Nice. We could do you down in the arena.
I know, right? You're going down.
Bring it on.
Okay. Well, it's your turn, so time to bring it on.
Yeah, so Hank's going to enter into a rage now, and yeah, he's really gonna go for it, and he's swinging with his short sword again.
Yep. Make your attack.
Okay, that's a 21.
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
1d6 plus 5. That's 7 piercing damage.
Okay. With a shout, you hit them with a shout, and they're like, yes.
How do you like that?
All right. Try this one for size. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Once again, they strike at you with the handle of their axe. There's a 23 hit.
Yes, a 23 hits.
Okay, that's another strength saving throw, please.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a 13.
Ooh, that's not good, I'm afraid. You are knocked prone.
Okay.
But don't worry, that's only 6
Oh,
points
wait,
of
I get
bludgeoning
an
damage this time.
advantage on strength saves.
Okay, roll again then.
Oh, so that's a 23 this time. Thank God I remembered that.
Okay, yep, you're upright. But you still take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, because I'm raging, that's halved. So 23
Okay.
this time. Oh,
I
you're
reckon
going
Hank's
easy
gonna
on
do
me.
this.
Come on.
It's going to be fine.
Hey,
It's going to be fine.
I'm not going easy. Give me your best shot.
All right, come on. Go again. Right. Right, it's a 20 to hit.
That hits. Dirty 20, I assume.
Yeah. I do not get these rolls when I'm DMing. All right. It is 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah. Bring it. Yep. Is that your turn?
This is fun. Yeah, that's the end.
Him. Oi. Brace yourself, because this one's not going to be easy.
I'm bracing.
There's a 27 hit.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Make your strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah. It's 11. I get advantage. Oh, yep. 22 this time.
Yep, that passes. But you do take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, half to 5. Oh, God,
Good.
this rage is saving my life right now.
Hey, it's your turn then.
Oh, God. Come on, take me seriously. And short sword attack again. 13. And yeah, I'll leave it at 13.
Yeah, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
All right.
You stab at his arm, but it just bounces straight off.
Oh, you are tough. You are tough. I'll give you that.
Too right, mate. Cop this.
How
The
many
13
hit
hits.
points?
Wait, what was that, Brie?
There's a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, for the first time, he swings at you with the axe, and you manage to just step to the side, and it just scrapes across empty turf.
All right, now we're dancing.
You'll still need to show more than fancy footwork, little man.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Next hit. Come on, it's coming. Brace for impact. That's a 15.
Oop, doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, jeez.
Words.
Don't forget
You're
your
not
bardic
special words.
inspiration.
It's all right. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is great.
Actions.
Still believing in you, Hank.
Hank turns and
nice.
gives another thumbs up.
As you're giving it a thumbs up, you take a 24 against your AC.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hits?
Okay, give me a strength saving throw.
No, dwarf little buddy.
23.
Yep, that'll do it. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, which I assume you'll halve.
Yep. So that's 3. I'm still good. I'm still good.
Okay.
Right.
What
How
mean,
much more-
doesn't mean
how much more
Jackie
can
can't
you
hit me
take?
though.
Come on. Let's go. And oh no, that's a 10.
Yep.
All right. I
You,
might be
think
getting
you've,
a little bit tired, but I'm still up. I'm still up.
Yep, you think you've landed a hit, but you just flex it. Sorry, they just flex and whoop, off it goes. They smirk and here we go. There's a 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay. Their axe just swings at you with the flash, of course, but you just sort of manage to twist to the side and it's embedded in the ground.
All right, you're getting tired too. I can tell. Come on. My turn. Let's go. That's a 21.
Oh, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay. You stab into their shoulder, and they sort of laugh. They just sort of laugh and say, yes.
Had this much fun since the gladiator ring. This is amazing.
Gladiator ring, you say?
Yeah, man, that's what I used to do before I came home. This is great. This is really good fun. What's your name?
Oh, they just call me Trunk.
Trunk.
Yeah, 'cause-
This is just great. This is fantastic. This is we could definitely do with someone like you in the arena when we get it built in Airedale.
Arena, you say?
Yeah, man.
Roll me persuasion.
All right.
You can have advantage because I think they're quite impressed with you.
Okay. The advantage will not help. Can I that bardic inspiration? Can I only use that for combat, or can I use it for normal bardic inspiration as well?
I
You
believe
can
it works
use it
for
for
anything.
normal, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use it now, and that's probably not going to help a huge amount. That's a 10 total.
Well, I don't know. I've had a pretty good run here, you know. Yeah, most people just run, but yeah, you put a pretty good fight. Maybe I'll wait for someone else to come along.
Fair enough. But I mean, if you ever get bored of fighting on the streets, you can come fight in the arena, and there's money in it. There's glory. Stonk puts on a hell of a show, so I know it would be pretty awesome.
I'll give it a thought. Good luck out there, buddy.
You too, fellas. This is great fun.
They punch you on the shoulder playfully. Does a 15 hit.
15 hits.
Okay. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the punch then.
Because I didn't attack on my last turn, I am no longer raging, so I take the full damage this time. But I'm still up. Oh, you hit hard. That's nice. All right, good one. Ouch. All right, see you around, pal.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Hank will limp off, all battered and bruised.
Stonk walks up to Hank and puts his shoulder on Hank. Hey, little dwarven buddy, that was a good fight, man. Really
oh my god, wasn't it good?
Yeah, I really you put on a show, man. But yeah, maybe you need to heal. Just let Vanstone and I know.
I would absolutely be honored to be healed by you, Stonk. That would be amazing.
Sure, no problem. Stonk casts cure wounds. Cure hands.
The opposite of throwing hands.
So your hands. So that's 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that would be spellcasting ability modifier is the spell attack bonus, right?
Yeah, no, it was just the modifier you have to whatever you use. So it'll be your charisma modifier.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's still 9.
And Hank's still pretty bloodied, but he's no longer on his last legs like he apparently was. Obviously, putting on a brave face of it all.
Hey.
Yeah, Vanstone, if you've got anything as well, I'd gladly take a little bit extra. I will
dig something up. Gonna be.
Maybe we should camp for the night. Take a short rest and be ready for the fortress in the morning.
Well, we actually can't move into another hex, can we? Because we only got 2 movement.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Maybe we should use a. This is not Rustle speaking. Maybe we should use some of them hit dice.
Hanky, you're going to get 12 back.
All right. That feels delightful. Thank you very much.
Well, if you're camping for the night, can I get a watch order?
I'll take first watch. I'm super fast.
Yep.
All right, I'll go after him.
I will take a watch. Then after that.
Stonk will take last watch if possible, or no rest, or no watch if possible, because Stonk needs his beauty sleep.
Yep. Wait, how many watches are there again?
Needs
4
to be 4
usually. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Stonk will still have to take a watch, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so the last one he'll just rest as long as possible.
Okay. Okay. Let's just roll some dice then. First watch. Nout.
Off I go to
watch.
sleep.
All your rustlers, your jimmies. Yep. Second watch. Nothing happens. Third watch. Oh, you're almost in the clear.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay, watch number 4. Stonk.
No.
Okay, so Stonk, from you, I'm going to need perception and arcana checks. You can use both. If you've got proficiency in both, you can have advantage. Just because I'm feeling nice.
Arcana and what?
Arcana or perception. But if you've got if you're proficient in both, you can have advantage on whichever you choose.
Stonk is proficient in neither.
Okay, just roll one or the other then.
Is Stonk awakened by something, or is this? Well,
No, this is, you're on your watch.
Oh right, Stonk is on watch. Yeah, he's yawning, barely awake. So it's gonna be the same whether I roll perception or arcana. So that's a 9.
Hey, you don't see anything or notice anything particularly unusual. So you're just sat. What are you doing on watch then?
I think Stonk's just sleepily reflecting on the past day's events and thinking about these cool dudes, but also feeling like maybe he should be doing a better job of protecting them. Like, a bit worried about Hank going a bit to extreme lengths to try to impress him, and I don't know. Yeah. Stonk's just he puts on an act, but he does care, and
Okay.
he's singing about that kind of stuff.
Okay. You actually sort of singing out loud, or are you just sort of just thinking this?
Yeah, kind of singing this and murmuring a bit to himself in between the yawns.
Okay. So your scribe sort of huddles up next to you, and it seems that he's just sort of got up at the same time you did, and sits down. You sat down.
Oh, hey, Carson. Didn't notice you there.
Yeah. Well, I've got to say, boss, I was wrong about you.
Well, I've read some of the things you've written in the autobiography that I realize don't always reflect the best on me. And I figured, if I'm hiring someone to write that for me and help me with all kinds of stuff, I should probably, treat them nicely and make sure that they're happy, so that they'll actually want to work for me and actually do a good job writing a decent autobiography. And just in general, I do appreciate you, and I think that it's important to kind of respect each other. So kind of want to try to do a better job of being a boss for you. But you know that I still want your full efforts as well, man. So yeah, well,
Yeah. It's important to be nice to your roadies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're vital.
In fact, I was actually going to hold that against you.
Oh.
And yeah, your scribe has a very basically has a smirk you have not seen on him before. He sort of tilts his head a minute, and then all of a sudden his body becomes an amorphous but slightly humanoid mass, and reforms.
What the fuck, Carson?
What? I mean,
He
I'm
is
not
around.
there, but what?
He didn't have some very flattering things to say about you. He was happy to take my autograph, just let me follow you about, but that's besides the point. You can roll, I'm gonna say you can either roll history or performance, or one of your instrument proficiencies to know who you're speaking to.
Yeah, I think Stonk's very confused and kind of upset at this turn of events, but he's just gonna try to get through it and just put on an act as usual. So yeah, I guess he'll pull out a performance out of his ass at this moment. And it's not gonna be his best work. Under the circumstances, it's only gonna be a 15. Well, I guess I could use inspiration. Yeah, let's use inspiration.
Yeah, Well,
Oh, that-
well, sorry, Carl. Do you want to, if you can get a better result on this if you want?
yeah. With inspiration, it's 28.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow.
Okay, so you know who this is. In fact, they're quite well, she's quite well known. It's well, she resembles an elf, a musician known for her upbeat music. More specifically, her name is Melomel. More specifically, she's Melomel Blackberry, the fourth performer to use the Melomel stage persona. And I do mean persona because she's actually from a line of changeling bards. The best changeling bard of each generation inherits the persona so they can just live a quiet civilian life off the stage. And for a 28, you'll also know that most changelings will get quite annoyed if you ask them if they know who she is, really. And more to the point, this blonde, brightly dressed humanoid is standing before you.
Whoa,
Well-
Carson, I didn't know you were into this kind of
I'm not
cross-dressing stuff.
I'm not Carson. You know who I am.
No idea, really, to be honest. Am I supposed to know you? Besides
Yes.
Carson?
I'm not This is besides the point. I, Melomel Blackberry, challenge you, Thunder Stonk, to a battle of the bands.
Oh,
And-
well, now
and
that is
with that-
an proposal.
Yep, and with that, a series of figures emerge from the bushes and start whooping and cheering. I think everyone else, you're going to be woken up at this point.
No.
I love this turn here of event. This is amazing.
Yep. Donk, you feel well, and actually everyone else, make me either perception or arcana checks. And as before, if you've got yeah, you can have advantage if you've got proficiency in both.
10 for me. Perception. I'm very
Anything else?
bleary-eyed.
7.
10.
Okay, none of you notice anything, but as you're
Don't woke
emerging
up.
from the yep, as you're emerging from your tent, you see well, basically you see the ground literally sparking, and it looks like there's some very powerful illusion, well, not necessarily powerful, but there's some illusion magic going on.
Stonk, what did you do?
I don't know,
early
it
for a
seems
show,
like,
isn't it?
Seems like Carson changed into a wonderful dress and then ran off, and suddenly this person was here in their place and challenged me to a battle of the bands. And I mean, I can't say no to that.
Oh my god.
I'll just have to compliment Carson on their dress later when I see them again.
Hey,
Stonk, it's like 4 a.m. Can't we just...
There is no time like now for metal.
So we're about to see a live gig.
prepare to see your career in tatters.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll
And we
see
can-
about that.
So, Stonk, you're surrounded by, Melomel stands before you, and basically an illusion has basically turned the entire sort of clearing in the middle of the camp into a stage.
This is so
there's-
cool.
Yeah, there's pyrotechnics sort of slowly fizzling. Sort of her fans sort of, who knows how they've actually stayed hidden, but they're sort of stood around cheering. A roadie, well, someone hands her basically like a wand that looks a bit like a microphone, or well, we'd recognize it as a microphone, and she just taps it and says, "How's that for realism?" And she says, "Okay, let's get this show on the road."
Wait. Are we doing this right this second? Like, I thought that we would get some time to prepare. You know, you take me by surprise and everything here. Like I just got out of bed, like a moment ago. Like I need some time to get ready. You know.
Yeah. What kind of bard are you? You must. A true bard is ready to perform at a moment's notice. And with that,
but you have the advantage here, so. Well.
Yeah,
okay.
you're right. Okay.
Well, we'll do it your way. Sure, I see what the gig is here. See what the play is.
Yep. And with that, she basically launches into a quick song that's about a silly bugbear who tries to sing but keeps coughing. And let me explain how battles of the bands work. Each participant makes a check, starting at DC 10 and increasing by 5 each round. The winner is the last to fail 3 checks.
Can you repeat that?
Sorry. Each participant makes a check, and they can do a perform check. They can use their musical instrument proficiency, or any other check for a performance they can argue.
Okay.
And for the first round, the DC starts at 10, and then each round it increases by 5. The winner is the last to fail 3 checks.
Okay. It's pretty much like the gig with the beholder at Baboonmas, but I have no time to prepare, and like then I had like half an hour more to figure out Stonk's routine. Oh shit.
Yep. I'm gonna roll for her performance just then.
Mm-hmm.
So she's rolled a 24, so she passes the check quite handily. What are you going to do for your for opening salvo, Stonk? Not my
So this is pretty much the warm up.
Yeah, it's only a DC 10.
Yeah, but flavor-wise, gotta decide what Stonk would do here. Is it just the audience, or is there like a stage suddenly, or?
Yeah, there's sort of a stage that's but as she sings, the stage just sort of it mostly just sort of produces sort of pyrotechnics and lights in response to her musical number. But there's the odd smaller sort of little thumbnail image of it actually looks like a very crude drawing of a bugbear bard tripping over. It's basically a diss track.
Yeah. Makes sense. But is that a stage that's just for her, or is it also the stage that Stonk performs?
Oh yeah. No, it works for you as well.
Okay, so they're like side by side on the stage, each doing their performance each at a time. Okay, it's just thinking about what I want to do here and how I want it to look like. I think to start with, Stonk's just gonna go back to one of his classics. So Stonk is going to he no longer has this guy's self, otherwise I could have used that. And there's no time really to
I mean, you're just rolling a perform check. You don't need to.
Guys, yeah, but I like to make this into a thing.
Fair.
But yeah, Stonk's just gonna grab his lute and just perform "Stone You Like a Heavy Wind" by a Nest of Arachnids.
Amazing. Have inspiration. And make your roll.
I had used my inspiration, so I guess that's good timing then. So that's performance. That's a 20. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Yep, that passes quite handily. Okay, so Melamel continues. Not bad, not bad. And then she launches into another song. This is about a hard put upon young scribe who rebels against his boss and ultimately proves to be a better singer than him. Goodness knows how she decides to write that one. And that is... Okay, some good rolls from this dice. A 22, so she passes the DC 15 check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How do you counter?
Give me just a second. Come on, I need to find something. So the next song Stonk will perform is I Won't Back Down by Stonk, Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Lovely. Make your roll.
So what's the DC on this one?
This is going to be a DC 15.
Okay, well it's 22.
Yep, that passes quite handily. You're both up. You both passed both checks, but this is where I get the
This is a song about integrity, to stand up for what's right, and determination to defend what you believe in, by the way.
Heck yeah.
And it's trying to counter like the slanderous, the defaming stuff that she's doing.
Oh yeah, you think you're in the right? Well. And then she launches into a song that's, well, basically another diss track, but this is a bit less subtle. It's literally just insulting your ability to play music. And she rolls. Ooh. She only gets a 9, so that's one failure for her. It's a DC 20, but this is your chance to pull ahead.
Yeah, I think for this one, I know you said it's just checks, but I think for this one, Stonk is actually going to cast a mirror image to have his backup trio of dancers.
You can have advantage since you're expending a spell slot.
Yeah, and he's also casting prestidigitation on top of the regular pyrotechnics or something, so to really make it look spectacular, and performs We're Not Gonna Take It by the Twisted Songs.
Peaceful. Make your roll.
Yeah. Well, the best of those two rolls is a 18, so I'm actually going to use inspiration here.
Okay,
and that's a 28.
Yes. Okay. You're one pass round ahead.
Actually needed both the inspiration and the advantage there.
Okay, and you can have advantage because that was great. Okay. It's Melamel's turn. Fun fact, Melamel is actually mead made from fruit.
Can I in some way prevent... So I have the spell Gust of Wind. Can I use it to try and knock Melamel off balance?
You absolutely can. Give me a stealth check just to do it without being caught.
Oh, let's do that. I'm good at stealth. I actually am now because I have the Boots of Elvenkind. Advantage on it. Okay. Oh, I didn't need it. That was a natural 19. Oh, well, that's a natural 20 when I re-rolled it. So, 23?
Yep, her wisdom is actually awful, so yep, she does not notice.
Okay,
so I'll have a roll. Yeah, basically I'll have a roll with disadvantage.
Does does Stonk notice?
Roll me perception.
Okay. Stonk won't notice. It's a 4.
I suspected as much. Okay, with disadvantage. Wow. That is an 8. So that's another failure for Melamel. Okay, Stonk. The DC is 25. Let's hear it.
And so you have to win 3 of these, right? Or what's the deal again?
Yeah, you basically the last. Basically, if someone loses more than 3, they're out. And since it's 1-on-1.
Okay, so this isn't quite a grand finale yet.
Yeah, well, to be fair, if you pass. To be fair, we're probably at the point where it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, okay, I think Stonk will bust out to the grand finale then. So Stonk's gonna go into ballad mode. And he's going to perform I don't want to forge a thing by the celestial blacksmith.
Useful. Make your roll.
Okay, so that's with advantage. That's not gonna. Well, yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. That's only a 20.
Yeah. Well, for a 20, basically the DC is now hit 30, which is more than Melamel can potentially roll because she's only got a +5. So I think at this point, she basically just sort of bows and says, "Fine, I concede."
And to just to just lay it really on top, he performs a final quick shreds a solo on his lute and casting a thunderclap just for good measure.
I like it.
As a finale, just
Yes!
go out with a bang.
Yeah. You know what? Make me one last performance check just to see how well this goes over.
Okay. Oh, that's a 28.
Ooh. Yep, I think you've actually won over a few of her fans.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you hear some of the cheering that was previously Melamel, Melamel. Woo! It's just become Stonk, 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 Thunder Stonk.
Song bows and just thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
You're always
Yeah,
welcome to my shows in Airedale and beyond. Wherever I will be, you can see me perform.
Yep. Oh, and there's a guy
Always
there.
perform.
There's a guy selling Stonk t-shirts now, just at the edge of the camp.
Awesome.
1 GP each.
Oh, rip off. I'm buying one.
Okay.
Does Stonk notice that there's someone selling them for an inflated price because he wants in on that? If so,
It's Hank. Hank is selling the t-shirts.
I'm not giving Hank
Okay.
money for these t-shirts. I will give
Okay,
an NPC money for them, though.
Yeah, we'll say it's an NPC. So yeah, that's 1 GP.
Nice.
Rustle, and you now have 1 official
Stonkfest
Stonk t-shirt.
1423 or whatever it was, whatever year it is.
And Hank is definitely also buying one. Yeah.
Are you wearing that for the rest of this quest?
Absolutely.
We need to
yes.
adjust the theatre of the mind.
This is count as armor.
I don't
after
need
everything
armor.
is over, but
Oh no, neither of us
just
do.
on the sly, after everything is over, Stonk will buy the rest of the vendor's stock.
Okay, let me roll.
As merch for himself.
1421 is the
You going to try and negotiate this down to wholesale prices, or you just going to pay a QP each?
Yeah, I think Stonk would try to negotiate to wholesale.
Okay, give me a persuade. Yeah, actually, what's your angle of attack here?
Well, I think Stonk would be like, hey, you're making money off me here without my permission, so I should get a good deal on these shirts as well. Something along those lines.
Yep. Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's with persuasion. It's going to be a 19.
Yep, that'll do it. She looks at you and says, yep, okay. Well, I was just taking advantage of it. Look, let's just call it 25% of my profits.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Okay, I'm just going to roll a d20 to see how much gold you get from this. You get 3 gold. Apparently, only the one other person bought a shirt.
Oh, so all the shirts are gone, or?
Oh, right. I thought you were negotiating the profit. Sorry.
Well, yeah, Stonk was going to negotiate both cut off the profit and to buy the rest of the inventory if there was any left over.
Oh, yeah. I'll just roll to see how many she brought with her. She brought 10. She's got 7 left. She brought 10 of them total, because of course this is medieval level technology, so they have to be tailored.
Awesome, and she only sold 1 shirt to someone besides Hank and Rustle then.
Yeah, I mean, she came to where all the Stonk superfans were.
Okay. So how much for the 7?
Okay, okay. How does they're good quality? They cost me like 2 silver each to manufacture.
Okay, I'll be nice and I'll give you 2 gold for them.
Yep. That'll do nicely.
So Stonk makes a gold profit on it and has 7 band shirts. Sounds like a good deal for Stonk.
Give one to the real Carlson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Al's right. She made 12 gold. She presumably made 12 gold total because you got 25% of the profits. Which, to be fair, is a lot of money.
Yeah, Stonk just cares about what he's making off it. He doesn't really care beyond that. He's not a great businessman, let's say that. Like, he tries and tries to charm his way through, etc., but he doesn't really have the skills or the sense. Yeah.
Well, with that, Mullamull and her retinue clear off. They graciously leave behind a scribe just to finish chronicling the rest of this adventure. And the rest of the night passes without problem. You know what? Actually, I'll say the dawn. Yeah, it's the dawn breaks just as you play your last set.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Epic. This reminds me of Woodstock. Stonk.
Yeah, Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Oh, that's it. I'm renaming it from Stonkfest 1421 in my character sheet to Woodstonk T.
Awesome, yeah. Love it.
Okay. So, it's the morning again. You've got, what pace are you setting?
Should we go slow? We're right next to it, and we might want to be stealthy.
And
no, Russell's not going to say that. Russell wants to go fast again. That's what Russell likes doing. But Nick would suggest something else.
I am going to suggest going slowly then. And also,
so it's literally over there. We can see it.
Actually, just like normal speed, whatever. It's fine. Well, I missed, lost track of where we are. Right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, just go regular speed, I think. I think that's fine.
Okay. We'll have 11 total tokens. And
Yep, as the famous children's character Sandy the Hedgehog says, gotta go normal speed.
and that brings us back down to...
Okay. Well, as you cross the river, you see on the other shore a what's basically an estuary that's been cut into the river, creating a wide channel. And inside and within that estuary is a large ruin. This appears to be the place.
I think we
But
should
now the real question. Sorry, go
go
on.
around a bit. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Yay. Sorry. You know what? Everyone make me a perception check and we'll just see how good a... Actually, no, make an investigation check. Just to see what you can see.
Also fine.
Because obviously you've already seen it. So it's
11
about looking
from me.
around. Okay, 11.
24.
15 for me.
I'll do it. Oh, that's everyone. I think.
Yeah. 11 for Hank, 12 for Stonk, 15 for Rustle, and 24 for Vanstone, if I heard correctly.
Yeah. Vanstone's 24 will do it. So Vanstone, you you basically look around the perimeter of the from the side you entered. You look around the perimeter, and you basically see that a large fortress has indeed been constructed in the middle of the estuary that's been cut. Sort of stone lines the channel, or did at one point. It looks like it's washed away a bit, but yeah, it's definitely man-made, or dwarven-made, or elf-made, tiefling-made, perhaps humanoid-made.
How much of it is still standing?
I'm gonna say you can't. You can see from the bank that the walls are crumbling, but there might, the actual keep seems to be still looks solid from where you are.
Sure.
The real problem is, while there's a stone bridge jutting from the actual fortress, it appears the access to that sort of hexagonal platform was made of wood, and it's clearly rotted away over time. So you need to find a way across.
Okay. What was that bridge crossing over? Is there like just a big gap? Is there a moat? Is there like a natural chasm, or what's?
Basically, the entire fortress is in a channel that's been artificially dug.
Okay.
So basically, it's next to the river. Someone's dug a channel from the river and then back to the river, and that's created a sort of flowing stream to the side of the river.
Okay.
Where they've constructed the fortress in the middle.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay. I think we should approach it and get a closer look.
Okay. I'm going to say for a 24, you can actually see that there's a boat moored at the hexagon where the bridge would have connected, and it looks a bit newer.
That's cool. Any signs of life?
Nope. It's completely quiet, except for the odd fish surfacing.
And what time of day is it just now?
I'm going to say it's going to be before noon.
Okay.
Because you literally woke up and approached.
Okay, I think we should just approach the boat then.
Okay, how are you going to
I
get
like
to
you. It's good for me, boy.
just to be clear, the boat's in the actually moored at the fortress. It's not accessible by you immediately.
The fortress is the other. Okay.
Or maybe Rustle could fly over to the boat and bring it back over here and then take us all over.
I can do that. I'm the best at sailing. Or rowing.
So,
Yes, that would be a very easy solution, wouldn't it?
I can do that.
Great. Let's try that then.
Hey, Russell, you have no trouble flying over to the boat. Just give me an athletics check just to paddle back.
Sure. Uh-oh. Strength, you say? With my brittle bird bones. That's not a natural 20, actually.
You just stand up and use your wings as a sail.
Yep. You just
Yeah.
to the bank. Like, the motorboat has been invented, and it apparently runs off Aarakocra.
Great.
One
In a
boat.
century's time, someone would invent the motorboat, and everyone will lament that it's just not as good as Aarakocra oarsmen.
They're going to call them Rustle boats.
Okay, am I right in assuming you're all going to sail across?
Is there room in the boat for everyone?
Yeah, there's room for
Great.
4. And since there's 4 of you rowing, I'm not going to make you make an athletics check to get back.
Woohoo! I'm going to spend this one just resting.
Good job, Russell. Well done.
You pat him
Hey.
on the head as well.
Nice one, Russell.
Thanks, Stonk.
As you make it to the sort of hexagon just outside the guardhouse, you notice there's actually, everyone make a perception check.
Ooh, I'm good at perception.
22.
Team.
24.
8. As usual, Stonk being very imperceptive.
I've got eyes of a hawk. Well, ish.
He's also just resting, kind of just being lazy after his exhausting performance.
So put that hawk's eyes back.
Okay, sorry, could I just have those numbers again?
24 from me.
22.
13 from me.
8 for Stonk.
Okay. So Rustle and Vanstone, just in the corner of your eye, you think you catch something, but then you don't.
Did you see something there, Vanstone?
I might have.
Hello?
Where is that sound coming from?
Okay, that's basically just coming from the. There's basically sort of a large arc. That's basically all that's left of the guardhouse, and there's sounds coming from there.
I mean, we're not trying to be soft. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who goes there?
Oh, just a bystander.
I'm gonna assume, Bree, that I can't see anyone.
Nope. You feel like you should be able to see someone, but there's just something about the shadows that's hiding everything from view.
Why
You're
don't
not
I
sure how.
just do a bit of a detect magic? I think is the only relevant thing I have here. Yep. Let's go with that.
Okay, I'm gonna say nothing dings on the detect magic, but
Whoa.
to be fair, you'd know it won't. It doesn't generally detect just people,
Okay.
or even if they're magic users, unless they've got some sort of spell active on them.
Right. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I could go find out, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, don't go too far.
I hear they eat birds
If
like
you're
me up north.
interested, I could help you across. And you look through the arch, and you realise there's basically the way's stone, but it looks very crumbling and unsafe. And more to the point, the fortress is high enough that even if you took the boat, you'd probably have to try and climb up a very sheer surface.
Well, I could do that. But the rest of you might not manage it. I could go up there with some rope, but maybe we should just take their assistance?
Seem nice. What do you reckon, Vanstone? They nice?
Can I insight this?
Yes, you can.
See how suspicious.
Although I'll say it's a disadvantage because you can't see who's talking.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I'm probably bad at it anyway, actually. That is a 10. All I know is my gut says maybe.
They seem above board.
I'm sure they do. Perhaps we could use the assistance, yes. Very well.
Cool. Just stand in the arch and wait. Are any of you going to stand in the arch?
Against
No.
my better judgment,
God.
I am going to stand in the arch and wait.
I've literally not got
Yeah. Pretty much the only person who doesn't need any help. Okay. So, Rustle, you stand in the archway and wait.
Hello? Anyone coming? I've been waiting here for like 25 seconds now.
They're looking a bit shifty. Russell, I don't know if you're trusting whoever this is.
Okay, Rustle.
Uh-huh.
Does a 15 beat your AC?
Ooh, actually, no, it doesn't. 16 is my AC. Even in a t-shirt.
You feel a figure reaching from behind you, try to grab you.
Ah! Can I see them?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, they're stood behind you, but as you dodge, you see just from the side of your eye, a small, emaciated-looking figure. It's got tufts of hair on its head and on its elbows, and sort of a bat-like face,
Ooh.
and a very significant hunch. I thought you wanted my help.
Why did you grab me? Why did you try to grab me?
I was helping you across.
I'm rolling insight on this if you don't mind, because I'm now more suspicious.
Okay, roll insight.
19.
Yep, that's what you need to beat its previous deception roll. It's pretty clear to you that this creature does not have your best interests at heart.
Bad, danger, everyone, bad, no.
Told you not to trust him, Russell. Stonk's like pointing out the obvious. Right. Well,
Danger, Will Robin. Danger.
I mean, I'm gonna punch it in the face. Like it's trying to grab me. It's trying to grab me. I now know it's up to no good. I gotta give it the old punch.
Hey, roll your attack and roll me initiative.
Okay. Do you want the attack first or initiative?
Yeah, you can attack first because
Okay.
I think Russell's basically just going to latch out very suddenly.
No. It's a natural 2, so
that doesn't work, I'm afraid.
Yeah, even with the modifier, it's not gonna hit.
Inspiration. Have you got inspiration?
I don't. I used it on my last attack and then still failed as well.
Okay.
Bree, do you want the rest of us to also roll initiative, or is it just Nick?
Oh, yeah. All of you roll initiative, and if you want to, Arcana. Sorry.
11 on the Arcana. I too do not know what it is.
Stonk rolled a nat 1 on the initiative, but that's 4 with the bonus, and a 15 on the Arcana. For once, Stonk may have an ID.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
nice.
15 will do it. This is a creature known as a measle.
Ooh. I've only heard of them. Russell hasn't, but I've heard. Yeah.
I actually ran one against you in the Halloween one-shot.
Oh, yeah. I was too busy
measle,
worrying
yeah.
about the inevitable to.
Oh, fair. Measle is a malicious hermit that once fled to the Shadowfell and was corrupted by its energies. They have the ability to teleport people, indeed, but when they do so, it comes for a price. Any creature a measle teleports becomes cursed for an hour, and anyone afflicted by this curse is basically, well, any undead within a massive range instantly become aware of their location.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh no.
Anyway, looks like you've won initiative again, Russell, so do you want to take another shot?
Oh, at least one more shot, possibly 3 more shots. Yeah, first up, I'm actually going to use the spear.
Just trying to help.
I'm going to use the spear. I don't believe
Just a
you,
little guy.
demon. I don't believe you.
It's my birthday.
You're just a normal measle, an innocent measle. I'm using my spear. I'm gonna do a stab.
Stab away.
It's 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, good. Right, that brings out the D8 instead then. That's 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep. You pierce the measle.
I'm gonna flourish
looks-
it and do 2 unarmed strikes as well.
Okay, make your attacks.
The claws, this is bad. Ugh. First one's a 15, second one is a 7.
Hey, the 15 hits, the 7 does not.
Okay, oh my god, that's 4 points of slashing damage. I keep rolling minimum. And then I am out of here, flying behind Stonk and Hank and Vanstone, and I cannot be attacked.
Okay. Next up is Hank.
Rustle, you're such a coward. Just stay in there and fight. Oh, could have had flank in there. Hank's gonna just charge in and try and stab it with the sword. Don't
Hey,
really
roll
know
away.
what's going on here, but sure. That is a 13 to hit.
Yep, that just does it.
Okay. That is 8 damage. 8 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's nice.
That is all.
Okay, and next up is the measle. And it looks at you and says,
Hey, I was just trying to do you a favor. Trust you these days.
I don't know. Hank, Russell's pretty freaked out. So yeah, maybe you just buzz off.
yeah, while he's doing this, he has a pretty malicious grin, so he's clearly not telling the truth. Well, consider this. And then he just pulls out a short sword and stabs at Hank.
You are not friendly. In fairness, I did just stab it, so.
A very reasoned argument.
And that's a 14 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, and that is that is 4 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage. As vile energies from the sword seep into your body.
You little bugger!
So that's 9 total, just to be clear.
Alright.
and he just sort of fixes you with a very smug smile. And then he's going to take a step backwards, which is going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Into the shadows.
There's 15 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And 7 piercing damage.
Ooh. It's now bloodied.
You little shit.
But as it steps into the shadows, everyone make me a perception check, please. Ooh.
15.
25.
Blimey.
Nice.
Oh, wow. 25 is literally what you needed because he rolled a natural 20. But yeah, you managed to avoid losing sight of him as he just sort of almost perfectly blends into the shadows.
Yeah. Stonk only has 40.
Hey, Stonk, you're up next. The measle's going to move here, but Stonk can't quite see it.
That is Stonk being like shown where it is, or something. Is Stonk
Yeah,
able to figure out where it is?
I'm gonna say Vanstone can say where it is, but not until his turn.
So right now, Stonk doesn't know where it is.
Nope. He only saw that it entered the shadows here.
Hmm.
And we're going to say that this entire rectangle is casting a shadow on the ground.
Unless you have some way to target it without knowing its precise location.
It's time to
Yeah.
be indiscriminate.
Or, just light it up somehow.
I think Stonk is going to go up to here and go, "Hey man, not cool. We didn't even need your help and now you're attacking us. Buzz off." And he throws a thunder wave at it.
Nice.
So that, 15-foot cube in front of him, so he's
Oh, yep. Just blasts. Yep. He just walked up and started blasting. Hey, I believe that's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Hey. Does a 14 pass?
No, it does not. A 15 would have, but a 14 does not.
Oh, yep.
So that's 2d8 thunder damage, and it's pushed back 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Roll your damage then. This might actually kill it.
That's 14.
Oh, yep.
Stonk.
With the blast, you hear a scream, and you just hear ah.
You
And
just got thunder stonked.
inspiration.
That was awesome.
If you don't already have it. Okay, Vanstone, because you can just about see it. You basically see its form just move backwards swiftly into the wall, and then just turn into a cloud.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say that's not a cloud of smoke.
I see.
Yeah, as you approach the wall, you see it's basically being reduced to a very messy stain.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
That's fine.
Whew.
Well, here you are in the broken fortress.
Looks alright, this place.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Yep. Before you realise the walls of the fortress have long since crumbled. The door that you approach has long rotted, leaving only a pile of rusted metal that once reinforced it. However, an inner tower stands tall and undisrupted, and the remains of various structures in the bailey are still there. In fact, one looks almost habitable, which is this one here.
We might want to check that out.
Hmm. Okay, let's get a look at this door then.
Yep. You open the door, and you actually find a couple of bedrolls, some just standard camping supplies like just a mess kit and a bag of food. It would appear you're not the first people to visit this island, and recently.
How fresh does all this look? Right, recently, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you see that there's there is a sort of a stove that appears to have been used maybe within the last, roll me an investigation. Actually, no, roll me survival. Actually, I'll take either. Everyone give me an investigation or survival check.
Trying to work out which
27.
Okay, no need to roll anymore. That'll do it.
That's why you get the Arcana Cleric.
Okay. Yep, the stove was used within maybe the last day or two. It's cold, but there's definitely fresh ash in it. The food, none of the foods appears to have rotted or spoiled. And in addition to that, you find a small journal. You open the journal. Now, does anyone speak dwarf?
I wonder, Hank, if you might speak dwarf. Actually, I speak dwarf. Hold on a sec. We both do.
Rustle, this is kind of my thing.
No, I don't speak dwarf. Ignore me. I speak giant. I forgot about that.
All right. I can read dwarf too as well. They taught me that.
They taught you to read. Well done. Pass on my compliments to Aegis and Frida.
Congratulations on being better than the 3.5th edition
Being
barbarian.
the road is cool, dude. Good job.
What's it say?
Okay. So, Hank, you skim through the diary. It's basically the notes of an explorer who came here before you, also seeking a mysterious shield. You actually learn two very important things. The first thing, of course, is that the original sort of keep was designed to be self-sufficient. Basically, there's a garden within, and using magic, it can be it allows food to be grown within and maintained pretty much indefinitely without ever having any of the people inside needing to, open themselves to the outside world and risk the fortress being overrun.
Cool. It's a magic garden.
A secret garden, if you will. The second thing you learn is that there's a very unusual and specific way to open it from the outside. You have to provide a tribute of a large amount of fish.
Oh.
The thinking being, it would take anyone present some time to gather that much fish, allowing the defenders to counterattack if they were presented with someone hostile. Whereas if it was a friend, they'd be bringing some much needed protein with them.
Oh, well, that's
really,
easy
can't
because the
survive
one
on
ends with. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you going to roll to try and gather some fish?
Oh man.
Russell's the best at fishing. I'm going
Russell,
to attempt survival. I guess.
You're not supposed to eat them, remember? You deliver them, not eat them.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt survival.
Is
I
Russell
can catch
telling
more than you,
to eat?
Hank.
I mean, that's a bit unfair. You're a bird, like.
Wow, you're a dwarf. I mean,
Yeah,
dwarves eat fish, right?
Yeah, but I can't fly down into the water like you can. All right, let's do this then. All right, I get down to the shore. Okay, all right, come on.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right,
Survival
so-
off. We
Hank
probably
gets
got
nothing on survival.
Really? Huh. Barbarians are often pretty good at survival, so I just assumed this was going to be.
Wisdom. It's a wisdom thing.
Yeah, barbarians are a wisdom class.
Nah.
I have not done well, so you might actually have beaten me anyway. I've got a 10.
Oh, I got 16. Oh, it turns out I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah, for a 16, I'm gonna say you surprisingly managed to reach into the water and just grab a fish that moves past nearby. Your instincts are perfect. Rustle, I'm gonna say I'm afraid that you see a fairly large fish, but it just sort of senses you and dives out of the way just in time.
I get slapped in the face by a halibut as I lunge in to try and
Yes.
grab one. Ah!
Oh yeah. In fact,
You didn't see that, Hank.
No, I
Doesn't
didn't.
make
It's like
your-
got this.
does an 8 beat your AC AC by the way, Rustle?
No. It's got a double
you managed to
that.
dodge the fish slap.
Good thing I'm so fast. Hey, so Hank, I don't think there's any fish in the water. What? How did you get all of that?
I think we need quite a few though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they expected a fair pile of fish, although you have no way of knowing how much fish was needed.
I will also attempt to
Hey.
obtain a fish.
Yep, give me a roll.
Is that survival?
Yeah, survival will do.
No problem.
I might
Good.
take Nate. Okay, wait, 13 or 30?
13.
Okay. Yeah, 13 will about do it. It's not quite as big as Hank's, but it's quite an impressive fish.
That's fine.
You want to get some
Oh.
fish?
So everyone is fishing, and yeah, I think Stonk is Stonk's just gonna leave this to the rest. The fishing stuff, he's not really feeling
Okay.
up for it.
It's the only way we get into the secret garden bit.
Hey, everyone else, well, if Stonk's not fishing, everyone else make a survival roll again just to gather more fish.
I'm
Fishy, fishy.
going to do my best.
Ooh, that's another 16.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. That's a 5.
As
22.
you
Ooh.
okay, Hank. As you put your fish tribute outside the fortress door, that you hear feel a slight tingling on the back of your neck,
Ooh.
and that alerts you that something magical's happening.
Ooh.
Vanstone, as you place your tributes next to it, there's a rumbling, and the door an otherwise imperceptible door slides open. Rustle, you fall in the water.
It's all wet and cold. I fly back up and just shiver. Oof.
Russell, what have you been doing?
My
You're not supposed to
t-shirt
be
is
playing.
soaked through.
Russell's the best at winning wet t-shirt contests.
Well, while you were having a play down there, the rest of us got some fish, so it seems like we've got the door open.
Nice
Okay.
job, team. Well done.
Okay. So, are you entering the stronghold?
Let's go.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you enter, you walk a small way down the corridor, and roll me perception just to see how quickly you spot this.
Stonk
29.
rolls a 20. Surprising.
It's a 5.
8. I have +5 in this.
I don't think I've rolled a single good perception roll tonight.
Aww.
It's alright, I've done alright on all the other things that actually counted, so.
That's fair.
So very low for Hank and Russell, 20 for Stonk. What was Vanstone's again?
29.
Yeah, I thought I heard that. Wow.
Wow.
That is the most I can
Okay.
roll.
Yep. Stonk and Vanstone, you both see this as you walk down the corridor. You see the outline of a dwarf. Now, Vanstone, you'll see this before Stonk, but the dwarf is holding a shield. And they also seem to have a bolt sticking out of their head.
Now, when you say outline, like, I cannot see if this is an actual living dwarf.
No, but the arrow's a pretty big clue that it's probably not.
That's fine. We'll indicate this to the rest of the group. Maybe stop and watch and see if it moves or does anything, and then, if not, then approach it carefully.
Do you think it could be a trap? Like,
I think it could be a trap.
bolts in the walls or something?
Yeah.
If it is, I should go first.
Okay. Go on ahead.
I'll head first.
Okay. Russell, roll me a perception check.
Oh, what's the light level in here? Could I have lit a torch on the way in if it's dark?
Yeah, it's quite dark. It seems that there's no lighting, at least in this area.
I would definitely like to light a torch before I step forward if that's possible.
Absolutely.
Okay, perception check. You know what? To hell with the red D20. Let's try the green one. Okay, that's better. 18.
Oh, that'll do it. You spot a small basically a small it's like a sort of a pistol crossbow, like that seems to be self-loading, and you realize it's connected to some sort of tripwire that must have hit the dwarf. You also notice there's a few more set around, but yeah, for 18, you'll also notice something very unusual. The way the dwarf stood, the crossbow that's already fired should have completely missed him.
Maybe it's been moved or something like that. I'll point out the tripwires and say, everyone follow me and do exactly what I do. And then I'm going to start flying.
Okay. Have inspiration.
I'm just gonna fly over all of these. Actually, you know what? How bad could this be? I could trigger them all because I can catch bullets, basically.
Okay.
How many can you catch?
Do you want to try that?
I could. That's the thing. If I pause and trigger one and then try and catch it each time, I can do it once per 6 seconds, basically.
Okay, tell me what. I'll tell you what. Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And we'll just montage it.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, acrobatics, go on, something good. Oh, that is good. 21.
Oh yeah. Yep. You successfully just you just sort of style those traps. You just stroll in, and you're just walking through them, snatching arrows, dodging them.
Out of curiosity,
just,
how much damage would one of those have done to me? Out of curiosity.
Just 1d6.
Oh, then I guarantee,
that,
I would have been able to catch them all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can reduce the weapon damage by, I think it's like my level plus my dexterity, which is minimum 6.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And obviously, if you remove all the damage, you can potentially throw it back.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because that costs key points to throw back, but it's free to catch them all.
Yeah. You know what? But because we're montaging this, I'm going to say it won't cost you a key point, and you do actually just sort of throw the last one back to set off the last crossbow
Okay.
because that just looks cool.
It does.
Hey, is anyone going to take a look at the corpse, or are you moving on?
I'm absolutely investigating the shit out of it.
Okay. You basically look the dwarf down. They are definitely very dead, and quite recently. It would appear they found their way into. It would appear he found his way into the tomb, or not the tomb. Sorry, the keep, the same way you did. What happened to the fish is anyone's guess. And fell foul of this trap. As Russell presumably pointed out to you, the trap that was, the crossbow that was set off should have missed him. So that's a bit of a mystery. But he's clutching a shield that doesn't seem to quite match his outfit, which does very clearly match the equipment you saw in the building outside.
You're saying his outfit matches the equipment?
Yeah, this was definitely whoever left the journal. Oh, and you also find 10 pieces of silver in his pocket.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal silver out of his pocket. Come on. I will, however, pick up the shield and call Hank over.
Yeah. You feel a tingling on the back of your neck.
Okay.
The shield feels magical.
Interesting.
Oh, is that the shield?
I don't know. It's a shield. I don't know if it's the shield. But what do you think of it?
It's like a shield, right? You're the magical person. Like, can you magicness on it?
I can certainly have a look.
I'll let you all. Okay, so I'll let you roll history or arcana. Arcana if you want to know more about its sort of magical nature. History to know more about the shield.
I'm going to go with history, actually.
Okay.
Because we can do other magic stuff later, but mostly I want to see if this is the actual thing we're after.
Okay,
then
roll away.
The rest later, so just 16.
Okay. With that roll, you can tell this probably isn't the shield you come here looking for.
Okay.
If it is a magical shield, it's probably a lesser magical shield.
Okay.
Also, further, the heraldry doesn't actually match this particular ruin. So it's probably been brought in from somewhere else. By whom or why is anyone's guess. It's even possible the dwarf themselves, it was in his possession when he came in here.
Does it look like it's from Nordmark?
Yes, it does. It was probably looted from a tomb somewhere nearby.
That makes sense. I will relay this to the group then. If for no other reason, then, so we know it's not the right thing.
You said it's magical though, right? Like, what's it do?
Does appear to be. Well, if we can spare a few minutes, I'd perhaps manage to figure it out. So I'm going to do an arcana then to see what the deal is with it magically.
Okay, roll away.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay, for an 18, you can tell it's a magical shield. It very likely, once attuned, you'll have resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks.
Okay.
I will say something feels off, though.
Now,
maybe the magic's faded a bit.
How did that guy get shot in the head?
Yeah, I was going to say something that occurs to me is this individual did not resist ranged weapon attacks very effectively. However, I might hang on to this for further study.
Okay. Sure you don't want to equip it?
I will not be equipping it at this time. I already have a shield.
Okay.
Dual shielding.
I'd test a hypothesis by equipping the shield and then seeing if I get shot a lot and catching it. But specifically, if I use a shield, I lose all of my monk abilities, including the ability to catch things. So I'm okay, thank you.
So I think you should take it. You'd look good with a shield.
Barbarians can use shields. Just saying. They don't lose anything with a shield.
Okay, it's not the one I'm here for, but we'll take it home.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on, I think.
Okay. So moving on, you move through a maze of corridors, although it all seems to go one way. It looks like this was just intended to confuse intruders, or perhaps when things were a bit better furnished, impress guests. And you find your way into a large cavernous room. And even though it was a sort of approaching evening when you entered, it feels like daylight.
Was any
Everyone
described in the journal that the dwarf had left?
What? Sorry.
Was all of this like described in the journal, in the dwarf's journal, or had he not reached this point?
Yeah, the dwarf's journal just sort of summarised how the secret to getting into the keep.
Oh, okay.
Nothing about what was inside it apart from the aforementioned garden.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think you got that far.
Yeah, seems like.
Speaking of, everyone roll me Arcana.
Oh man. 6.
6.
22.
Yep, 22 will do it.
5.
Sorry, that was something I had 20.
Huh?
Sorry, it was 20, not 22.
Okay, well, 20 will still do it.
Yep.
You recognise this light as the sunlight spell.
Oh.
And below it...
Go on.
Sorry.
Go on, I'll ask you about sunlight in a minute.
Okay. Yep, below it is basically what's effectively a large garden, although the crops in it seem to have withered. Most likely because no one's attended to them within maybe a couple of centuries. But it's possible this was some sort of experiment to see if magical sunlight could be used to grow plants.
So regarding the spell, does that not need someone to cast it normally?
There are ways to make sure spells remain indefinitely.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, I think we should move into the room and take a close. I would like to look at this botany that they've been doing, just out of general sort of interest.
Okay. Yeah, just roll me. Would this be an investigation or would it be nature?
It's probably going to be nature.
Yeah, roll me nature just to see what they've been up to here.
That's fine. 17.
Yep, you can tell it's quite a wide variety of cereal crops, and also some, just general, like there's beans, there's tomatoes, there's actually a few sort of wild growing berries. It would seem that they're mostly sort of experimenting here to see if anything would actually grow,
So they
rather than actually try. Sorry.
These are just normal crops then. They haven't magically enhanced the plants or anything.
No, it would appear that they basically sort of, you do see on the soil, they very carefully marked where everything's been planted. It would appear that this was basically a sort of more of a study, see what would grow well in these conditions.
Okay. That's pretty interesting.
Okay. I'm going to say there's basically a bunch of bedrolls and stuff, although unlike the one you saw outside, these are ancient and long rotted. But yep, this clearly everyone who was living here was also sleeping here. You also see that there's a long rotted skeleton next to one of them. whatever happened here did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, roll me an investigation just to see if you can work out what happened.
Now, one thing I will say is this is not it's not the first time I've seen a situation like this. And I don't know if that affects anything about how my investigation proceeds. But let's flag it up.
What was the previous investigation? Just remind me.
The situation that I'm thinking of was in the what was it, Lord of Rotten Ruin?
Oh yeah.
Adventure.
Well, that was.
We came upon a greenhouse wherein he'd been. What had he been doing? He'd been growing roses, I think, and there were also some. Nick.
Oh,
what
yeah,
were
yeah.
they?
Yeah, there were
lighting.
roses. There was it was, I think, called ice thistle or mist thistle or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And there was plant monsters as well.
Oh yes, all the blades.
yeah.
Yes, that's what I recall.
I'll say this is a slightly different situation
No problem.
in the whatever. Basically, the garden's ruined rather than overgrown.
Okay, cool. So that's 28 on the investigate.
Oh, that'll do it. You quickly realise, while that someone could enter by presenting fish, it would appear that when the fortress was locked down, there wasn't actually a very any particularly easy way to leave.
Hmm.
And furthermore, if someone was doing an experiment like this and it failed, they'd very quickly run out of food.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah. Poor hubris.
So where's the shield?
Well, since you rolled high on that investigation, I'm going to say you realise that further back, there's a heavy iron door, and you can just about make out some dwarven runes. Runes.
All right. Reading comes up again. Let's see. What's it say?
Armory.
Yeah, it's got to be in there then. Is it open?
Okay, do you want to try the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to do this stealthily?
No.
Okay. You try the door. You hear a latch click as you lift it and push the door, but it doesn't move. Everyone roll me perception.
8.
20. Unnatural.
10.
That's a 4.
Ooh. Stonk
Rustle.
was distracted by my wet t-shirt because it has wood stonk on it.
Yes, very distracting for Stonk.
You are the best at wearing it.
I am. I really fit it well.
Yeah, and Stonk really appreciates those big naturals. The monk's muscles, of course, is what's being referred to over there.
Okay, Russell. You hear 2 very ominous words. It's meat. And with a loud flunk, you'll hear the door unbolt from the other side and fly open.
Something just said, oh, okay, you don't need a warning.
I think I opened the door. It's okay.
Nice one, Hank. Don't get eaten. I'm going to fly.
What?
Okay, Hank, you are face to face with a tall humanoid. It's got its flesh is grey. It looks gaunt. Its hands are twisted into wicked claws, and the sense of rot is awful. Its teeth look like this. and its tongue is just hanging all the way down to its chin.
Oh no. Rest in peace, Hank.
Meat.
Nice to meet you.
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
The worst time to roll badly on initiative.
Okay, so that circle represents the range of the sunlight spell, which you quickly realise these creatures were staying in the armory to avoid.
Sorry, creatures. Oh no.
Okay, gang, my idea's gonna suck initially.
Oh no.
But it might work well next time. They speak common. I can't communicate the idea in any way. Anyone here speak giant? Elvish? Auran?
Yes.
Yes?
Elvish.
Elvish. Okay, so in Elvish, I'm going to tell Vanstone the plan. Because I don't know if they speak Elvish, but they were certainly talking in common. The plan is going to be, I'm going to fly up to the sunlight. I'm going to cover it with a helmet that I have. And that's going to, block the sunlight, right? We then lure the undead in to the range of the sunlight. And then the next turn, I remove the helmet and it's whoomph. And they're in the middle of sunlight.
All right,
devious.
Who has dark vision?
Stonk has dark vision.
Yeah. I do.
I don't, but I will be up next to the light
You
source.
lit a torch on the way in, so I'm asking you to give me the torch.
Oh yes, I'll hand you the torch. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I'll hand
I
Vanstone
will
the
tell you
torch.
for free. I will tell you for free. These are clearly mindless undead, even if your characters don't know what they are.
Do I know what they are?
Roll me religion or arcana. Either's good. Yeah,
16
we'll carry on. Yeah, that'll do. These are ghouls.
What do I know about ghouls?
Humanoids that roam the night looking for humanoid flesh to devour. They often rise from the remains of people who died of starvation, but they can also be created by the energies of the abyss.
Dang. But not the smart type of undead.
No, a standard ghoul is relatively unintelligent, and although not completely mindless.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
They can they tend to hunt in packs, so they can be sort of treated about maybe like unusually intelligent wolves.
Okay. That are all the ghoul questions I have for now.
Perfect. So, Ghoul 2 is actually up first, and it's going to shout,
Meat. Move aside.
and basically try and barge its way past. Yeah, it's basically just going to try and squeeze here, and claw at Hank.
Oh no.
It's going to have disadvantage because it's basically squeezing past its I suppose companions, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They're dating.
They're just hungry, guys. They're just hungry.
Okay, so it's going to bite at you. And I'm going to assume a 10 does not hit.
Does not.
Wow,
Hey,
we all
that's
rolled
Ghoul 2's
terrible
turn.
on initiative.
We really did.
Okay, Ghoul A. Ghoul A thinks its friend / date mate has the right idea, and is also going to try and bite you.
Oh. They're a bit nippy.
I'm going to assume a 5 doesn't hit either.
No, a 5 does not hit.
Why would you betray me now, Dice?
The DM's curse.
Okay, and Ghoul Sierra is going to also run forth and try and claw at you. Okay, one last try. Don't disappoint me, Dice.
Is this one also with disadvantage, or?
Oh yeah, this is also disadvantage, so
Yes.
So disappoint me, dice.
Disappointer.
Yeah, I should have said die. I should have said die the first time. 8 doesn't hit, does it?
No. Bye.
Okay, Russell, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to fly up to the light. I'm going to take out my Helm of Dread, and I'm going to shove it over the light source, and I'm going to shout, "Hank, you're going to have to move backwards so they can get into the zone."
That's
You shouting this in common?
I am shouting this in. Fuck.
I only know Dwarvish. So.
I will just shout, Hank, move back a bit. I will not shout it in common because they've spoken in common, and I'm a little concerned.
I imagine I probably would.
Okay. Just draw me an investigation check just to find the source of the light and cover it.
Can I use my perception?
Oh,
to just
go on,
look
then.
at it? Like,
It
presumably
is your
light's
birthday,
coming
after
off
all.
of it. Oh, God damn
Don't
it.
direct me at the light.
Let's have something good. That is a 17.
I'll do it.
So I cover it. The dread helm, by the way, glows ever so faintly with a red light out the eyes. And otherwise it's black. So everyone can now, well, see very little. Although, Vance has got a lit torch, so should be all right. But yeah, daylight's gone at the moment.
Okay.
It's alright, I can see okay.
Vanstone, you're up next.
Okay. Right. With regards to the ghouls, how is it just a sort of single space wide door separating them from Hank right now?
Yep. One's stood in the doorway, the other two are trying to reach through and claw at him or bite him.
In that case, right now, I think I'm going to Shield of Faith on Hank.
Yep, lovely.
So
What does that do?
It gives you +2 AC.
Ooh.
I think. I'm just going to double check it though.
I just realized that Stonk's initiative got messed up in the tracker. It was supposed to be 14. So.
Okay.
Or no, 13. So. Yeah.
Oh, you should have been able to move after Ghoul too. Tell you what, you can move after Vanstone then this turn, or just
Okay, yeah, so Hank, you have
sorry,
+2
I
AC.
noticed it.
Sorry. +2 AC for like 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
so yeah, that's going to be Stonk next this time then.
Well, is Vanstone doing anything else? Moving, bonus actions, anything like that?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I'm just going to move to here. That's me. Done.
Okay. Stonk.
I think Stonk is going to move over here and cast a Thunder Wave at them.
Wall of Thunderwave.
Hey.
Does Thunderwave go through walls?
It's a square that can emanate right in front of Stonk, so theoretically he can stand right next to the door and cast it. But I'm gonna say he has to stand like here or here to cast it into the door.
Well, can I cast it here without hitting Hank?
Yeah, you can because it's a square.
Okay, then we'll do that, yeah. So that's a 15-foot cube, thunderous force. Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. I'll roll for these 3 ghouls. Oof. Fun fact, the undead have terrible Constitution saving throws despite, even though in 3.5 edition they had no Constitution scores and just weren't hurt by things that had them.
Well, good thing that's not the case anymore.
There are definitely
Okay,
some
so-
undead that are pretty good at Constitution. I'm actually surprised ghouls aren't one of them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. But it tends to be spellcasters.
Zombies too.
Oh, oh yeah, zombies are the resilient ones, aren't they? Because they have
Yeah.
that other ability.
Yeah.
But very annoying one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
love it.
Ghoul 2 passes. The other two, well, does a 15 pass?
Yeah, that just passes.
Okay, and the rest fail.
Okay, so then those that fail take 2d8 damage and get pushed 10 feet away from me. The one that succeeded takes half as much damage and isn't pushed, so 2d8.
Okay. Yeah, just roll your damage, then halve it for the one that passed.
Yeah. Well, that's a great roll. It's a 5. So
Every little helps.
And the
only
main thing is you
2
push them
for-
away from me so I can pull back.
it's only 2 for the one that passed.
Yeah, the one that passed gets.
That one gets 2 damage, the others get 5. Thunder damage, if it matters.
You don't notice it doing any extra damage to them, but Ghoul Sierra. Was it 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet.
And Ghoul 8 are both knocked back. Ghoul 2 reels, but just about manages to shrug it off. Hank. Oh, sorry. Are you done, Stonk, or is there something else you'd like to do?
Stonk will give Bardic Inspiration to Hank.
Thank you.
And move back
Lovely
if you
stuff.
can, Stonk.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and Hank, you're up next then.
All right. Hank will. Hank will stab at the ghoul. So.
Yeah.
Come on, dice! Don't abandon me now. Oh no, it's abandoned me. Wait. 9 and.
You do have Bardic Inspiration, remember?
Yeah. I will use the Bardic Inspiration. Oh no, it's only added a 1. Okay, so that's 10.
I'm afraid that doesn't quite do it.
Damn it.
Yeah, your knife just sort of gets caught in the undead flesh and it doesn't even flinch.
Okay, I will move back towards the center of the circle.
Yep, that's going to be an attack of opportunity for the ghoul.
All right.
Ooh. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. All right, I'm good at these. Come on. That's a 20.
I'll do it. You're not paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
He can't help you now.
Well, I mean,
And, well,
religious
Yeah, he has
characters are
cannon.
extremely good at getting rid of the undead.
yeah. And Jesus is technically canon to this setting. Although only to a wizard. Anyway, that's 5 points of slashing damage.
Really should have gone into a rage. I don't feel
Oh well,
like you
keep a
would.
clear head. Who knows? Okay. And we're back to the top of the round. So, Ghoul 2. Will they be fooled by this? -2 intelligence, so they're not completely stupid. I'm just going to roll one straight wisdom check for all of them and see what happens.
Yeah, one more stupid than Hank. He opened that door.
That's a 5, by the way, so. Ghoul 2 is going to step forward. Is Vanstone hidden in any way?
No.
Okay, Ghoul 2 is going to step forward, see Vanstone, and go for a bite.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Yep, that's Ghoul 2. Stonk, you're up next.
Yeah. What to do here?
I could do with some healing if you could spare some.
Yeah. What's I didn't hear that you got that badly hurt. How much HP left?
I'm nearly bloodied. I got hit by that thing out front as well, remember?
Yeah. Okay, Hank. Come and help me, mate. So Stonk goes over to Hank and lays hands on him for cure wounds.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Stonk's touching me.
Out of interest, what does Stonk's healing look like? Is it a particular song or?
Stonk doesn't really want to make a big deal out of his healing. It's just
Okay.
He's
just
like
nice. He already performs so much that it's just like
give me a high five.
like ooh, like
Ross is so jealous right now.
Let's play pat a cake.
a bit of a high five and some maybe some like
Oh my God,
like
quick,
those
quick.
those special handshake kind of dealios.
Oh my god, I was in your handshake with Stonk.
So that's cure wounds. That's 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So 1d8. That's an 8 plus 5 is 13.
Nice, that's almost full health. Thank you very much, Stonk.
Not bad. Anything
I'll
else
get
for this turn?
back out in front, Mister. Stonk will give Vanstone bardic inspiration.
Cheers.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Okay, next up is Ghoul A. Okay, Ghoul A is going to run. Yeah, I think Ghoul A is going to just see the 3 very delicious looking humanoids. It's going to completely ignore Vanstone and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Which square is Rustle in, sorry?
Russell's probably in that square, but like 20 to 30 feet up on the ceiling at the moment. Lamau, get
Okay.
grounded.
Karma, at last.
Yeah, how high
Okay.
is the ceiling on this? So I'm probably like, what, 30 feet?
Yeah, it's underground, so they can't really build it too high, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's it was supposed to be a garden, so it's probably it's quite high. Let's call it 40.
40 feet. All right, sounds good. I'll use the altitude
Okay.
tracker.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ghoul A is just dashing. Real
Handsome.
charmer, really. Yeah, like what's left of its hair is just coiffed into a perfect pompadour,
Yes.
and it's just run at Hank with its mouth wide open. But because it had to dash to get there, that's its move. So we move to Ghoul Sierra, which is going to do similar for Stonk. Yeah. Rustle, what do?
Let there be light. I pull the helmet of doom, the doom helm, away from the light, and yeah, the whole area is bathed in sunlight, I assume.
Pull the lever, Rustle.
These deadly rays will be your death. Obscure reference. Okay, let me just double check the sunlight spell to see if there's anything specific. So I don't think ghouls specifically have sunlight sensitivity. Oh my god. The description literally says a helm blocks the light.
I don't think they were expecting the Helm of Dread in that case, but yeah. I don't.
Okay.
If I remember rightly, I
Doesn't
don't
do it.
think Daylight does anything other than kill vampires. So I might, and this might not have gone well.
And yeah, and well, it affects creatures with any sort of sunlight sensitivity. But yeah, I think the ghouls are just going to flinch and go, red light, red light.
I will use my movement to drop down on the opposite side of the ghouls. I know it's not flanking at the moment, but if we can kill one of them, then it'll turn into flanking. So
Yeah,
set my
I'm
head
going
back
to say
zero.
they're not. Yeah, they're not going to. It's not going to damage it in any way, but they are going to try everything they can to get out of it now.
Yeah, fair. I might use. Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to do patient defense, which is one I rarely use. I've got the benefit of the dodge action.
Oh, lovely. Is that your move?
Yep,
Turn rather.
that's my
okay.
turn.
Okay, Vanstone.
So this
There's
is
a ghoul.
Mhm.
There's a very upset ghoul. Right in front of you.
Is going to be more upset in a second. This maybe isn't going to be as cool as I'd hoped, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move around the ghoul. Now, if I move inside the door like that, am I still within ghoul range?
Yes, you are.
Great. I am going to, having done that, turn undead.
Yes.
Oh, you're joining the opposing team.
Hey!
Sorry.
Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Are those guys 30 feet, right? Yeah, totally.
Fun fact, these ghouls have no wisdom modifier.
There's another
that
type
was
of
failed.
ghoul that you have to send with normal ghouls that makes them basically not quite immune, but resistant to clerics. But that's a hard fight.
But,
yeah,
I didn't want to. I wanted to throw more enemies at you rather than a fewer tougher enemies. So I decided not to throw a ghast in here.
Hordes are great anyway, though. Terrifying.
Okay. There's a 14 pass.
That's a great question. I'm looking at my spell save DC. My spell save DC is 14. So I guess
14
that's on the
will
nose
pass,
pass.
yeah.
Yep, 14 passes. But Ghoul 2 and Ghoul Sierra, Ghoul 2 and Ghoul A do not. But Ghoul Sierra passes.
Okay.
I'll put like a golden ring around them for turns.
The two that failed will be spending their turns trying to move as far away from me as they can. And they cannot willingly move within 30 feet of me. They can only use the dash action. If there's nowhere to move, they can use dodge.
Okay. Is that your move?
That was my move and my action, yes.
Yep. Hank, you're up next then.
Hank, don't hit this ghoul.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for Ghoul Sierra. I suppose, like, there's no way of me actually knowing which ones have been turned at this point. Maybe they've reacted in some way, I guess. So I'll attack.
Yeah, they were all basically screaming, bright light, bright light. But they're also, Ghoul 2 and Ghoul A are both screaming, just screaming a bit harder.
All right, well, Hank is hyped now, so he's going to enter a rage as a bonus action and attack with his short sword.
Okay, make your attack roll.
God's sake. That's just a 9. Damn it. Why are you failing me now, dice?
Once Ghoul A has run away, we're going to have so
that's
much
not going to
flanking.
quite do us, I'm afraid.
It's going to be so much flanking going on.
Okay, so that's it.
Yep, that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ghoul 2 is of course going to take the dash action and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And Rustle and Hank, you both get an attack of opportunity against it if you want to.
I will not be doing that. I want it gone. I want to take one at a time on these ghouls.
Okay, you making one, Hank?
Yeah, I guess Hank will take Russell's lead on that and also not.
Okay. Stonk, you're up next then.
Okay. I think so we should only attack Ghoul Sierra, which is right in front of Stonk. I think so normally Stonk is usually holding both a shield and his magical instrument, what you call it again? Sorry.
Loot, was it?
Yeah, but to as a magical focus, that's what I was thinking of. But he's going to switch out to loot for his rapier right now. And yeah, go for a melee attack against Ghoul Sierra with the rapier.
Okay, roll away.
That is a natural 20 plus 5 on the attack.
Yeah. Oh,
damn.
Yep. Natural 20.
Critical hit.
So not only does that hit, but you get to roll double damage dice.
Ooh.
Which I believe is on a rapier is 2d8 plus your dexterity modifier.
Indeed. So that is 13 plus 3 is 16.
Okay, that's
yes!
against Ghoul Sierra. Did you say 16?
Yeah, 16.
Oh, nice. Okay. You stab the ghoul, and it's looking in very bad shape, but it's just on its feet. Just.
That's what you get for messing with us, pal.
Okay, on to Ghoul A. And Ghoul A has, of course, been turned. Love that note on Vanstone. Okay, so it's going to run from you three. Well, more specifically, it's running from Vanstone. You all get an attack of opportunity against it if anyone wants to take it.
I choose not to.
Well, I'm going to take it on this one. It's
You
not
know,
gonna get
it can immediately turn around and hit you if
Oh, wait.
you hit it.
Is that what happens if you interrupt a turn undead?
If you do damage to anything turned, it is no longer turned.
Okay, all right. Hank
And
is
clerics
learning.
get one turn undead. So I ain't wasting this.
One turn undead and they're alive again.
Nick, that
Russell's
was
like, don't
oh yeah,
do it.
no, I see what it is. Yeah, no, carry on.
Hank will listen.
Okay. I assume Stonk's not going to attack it either. Yep. So it's going to just... whoop, 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 whoop.
Soderbergh noises.
There are Three Stooges noises first.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, Ghoul Sierra. Now Ghoul Sierra is on its last legs, but it's going to make one last attempt to attack Stonk with its claws. Does a 12 hit?
Nope. Not even close.
Okay. Yeah, it's just too weak, and its claws just slowly rake your armor fruitlessly.
Hey, don't touch the merchandise.
Okay. Next up is Rustle.
Okay, I'm going to use the spear with advantage because flanking. And that is a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
You don't actually have to roll damage, but you can if you like, because it's fun to roll damage.
10 points of piercing.
Okay. You just land straight through Ghoul Sierra, lift it into the air, and slam it on the floor. It is gone.
Brutal, I love it. And now I guess we've got to chase after the other ghouls.
Yep, this is turning very Scooby-Doo.
So I'll fly over and I'm going to use my flurry of blows to hit it twice.
Okay. Make your attacks.
First one's an unnatural 20. Ooh.
That'll do it.
That does 9 points of slashing damage. And the second one
It's very bloodied.
is not going to hit. It's a 9. So I moved one.
Yep. A nope, as the Germans say.
And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 back. This one is no longer turn and it cannot attack me.
Okay.
But that's the last of my key points. So that's the last of me doing that nonsense.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you doing it? Okay, on to
That's me.
Vanstone then, I guess.
How messed up is Ghoul 2 looking right now, subjectively?
Ghoul number 2. If it had blood, you'd say it was bloodied. So it's looking very ragged.
What I'm going to do then is I'm going to move to here. I'm then going to cast a spell at Ghoul A. That spell is going to be Guiding Bolt.
Yes.
So I'm making a ranged attack. That has not hit, so I'm going to spend inspiration.
Okay.
That has probably hit. So
You've also got your bardic inspiration if you need it.
oh, what does that do again?
1d6.
That you can add to an attack roll, skill check, saving throw, or in the case, because it's from Stonk, to your AC when you're attacked, or to your damage from I think only a weapon attack, but I might be wrong.
Amazing. Well, that was I'm going to use the regular inspiration for this. So that's going to be a 20 in total.
Yep, that'll do it.
Cool. I'm then going to cast Guiding Bolt, and I'm going to cast it with second level slot.
Very nice.
So that's going to be 17 radiant.
Okay, and that's against Ghoul A. That's
against-
exactly what you need.
Hell yeah.
Ghoul A is blasted with holy light and just dissolves into a skeleton.
Oh, amazing.
Not the undead kind.
So that was Ghoul A, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So Ghoul 2 is left, looking very lonely. Hank, what do?
Hank. Yes. Hank.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Hank is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stabby. Go on.
Rolly.
Oh no, Nat 1. Why have you abandoned me?
This
No
is why
reckless attacks,
Barbarian's
then.
reckless attack, yeah.
Oh yeah, should have used reckless attack.
Do you have inspiration?
I do not.
Oh no!
Tragic.
Outrageous.
Well, we're back to the top of the round, and it's Ghoul 2's turn then.
Oh fuck.
Rest in peace, Hank.
It's fine.
Rest in peace, Hank.
Yep.
Stonk healed me up. I'm alright.
Yep. It's sort of just straight up, just sort of a Resident Evil style parry of your slash with its claws. Oh no, sorry, I've done it again. But it's because of the momentum on its claws, it fails to swing. It fails to swing back and hit you because I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit.
7 does not hit. I think these things might be allergic to dwarfs,
Oh, good idea. Try and let it eat you and see if it dies.
Okay, Stonk's turn.
Stonk, 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 stonk. I'm giving non-bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I think Stonk is just going to do the same thing he did before. Just wink, 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 wink. And slash at it with his rapier.
Well, mechanically you're thrusting, but
Yeah.
I'm sure Stonk's good at that.
Well,
Roll away.
Stonk,
Oh, that took me a moment.
Stonk makes a show out of the attack. That's a 13, but we'll use inspiration.
Well, a
that's
13.
Oh.
A 13 does just make it if that
Oh.
matters.
Okay. Otherwise, wasn't that 20, but
Oh, you can
inspiration.
take the nat 20 if you want.
Oh, that's for the double damage. Oh yeah, sure. Let's do that.
2 nat
Gotta show
20s in
off.
a row. Stonk knows no other way.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Stonk means business.
It's 2d8 again plus dexterity. Oh, it's only 9 this time, but still nice.
Shame, but yeah, it is not looking good. As you definitely pierce it repeatedly. Anything else?
Did Hank use his bardic inspiration already?
He did.
Yeah. Stonk's giving Hank bardic inspiration again.
Thanks, Stonk.
Oh wait, I miswrote this. Yep, you finished it. How does that look?
Oh, it's dead.
Okay, Stonk, you just finished it off with your rapier with a natural 20.
Oh.
How does this look?
How does what look? Sorry, I'm not seeing it. Or
How does what you just did look
oh,
for the people in the back seats?
Rustle and Vanstone.
yeah, I think Stonk just twirls around and does a dance as he thrusts and stabs and slashes at the ghoul, and then takes a bow as it
Ooh,
dies or whatever happens to it.
That's so cool.
stylish. Does he just sort of turn around and just does the whole
Yeah,
flourish?
yeah,
Perfect.
that kind of thing indeed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the ghouls dealt with, so you're free to explore the armory. And you don't need to do much exploration. In fact, we'll go back to the world map. Basically, while the shield has pride of place, even from touching it, without touching it, you can tell it's magical. I'm going to say, Vanstone, as a cleric, it calls out very specifically towards you.
Okay.
Although, obviously, any sort of divine caster could use it, so clerics or paladins. And
Interesting,
this is the Shield of the North. Uncommon mage tier item. It must be attuned by a cleric or a paladin. And while wielding it, you get a +1 bonus AC against spell attacks while wielding it.
Nice.
And when a spell attack fails to hit you, your next melee or thrown weapon attack deals an extra 1d6 cold damage.
Well, cool.
It's a very good shield.
I will keep a hold of that for now.
Vanstone now has 3 shields.
One of which may or may not be cursed.
Gee, Vanstone, why does your mum let you have 3 shields?
It's just how we roll in the north.
Okay. Also in the armory are basically a bunch of fairly nice looking steel weapons. So yeah, just pick any two melee weapons you like. You can just get 2 of those for free.
Look at the weapons list because I can't remember. I'm going to grab a warhammer and a halberd.
Nice. On one of the I'm going to say on one of the corpses of one of the ghouls, there's a potion of healing that was of course no use to it. And yeah, I'm going to say you find, let's call it 4 GP total in silver pieces amongst them.
By 4 of us is 1 each.
All right. Is anyone doing anything before you head home?
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take a cutting of one of the plants for Amity.
I think we need to bring some fish home for Awunan.
I'm definitely not going fishing again after last time.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the fish you left at the entrance are still going to be there.
Yeah, well, bring those at least.
Yeah. In fact, you should probably hurry up before they rot away and the door closes.
Yeah.
Well,
if you spend more than like a week down there, you're doomed. Hey, I guess that's the end of the session then. Thanks for playing.
yeah,
Thanks for running it. It was
Thank you.
great.
it was great.
Really good.